You call, Abner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game, AbnerGat.com.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Ready to win some real cash during the basketball playoffs? Check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 posterizes the competition, including prize picks. Get all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6 Plus. Even more cash if you outscore the competition. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code FNH. That's code FNH. For new customers to play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. One per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
So Ron Mitchell doesn't get you the coffee you need?
He does not. I love Ron Mitchell, but does not get me good coffee.
DeAndre, pot that down a little bit, baby.
Yeah, it's loud.
Fix the
DeAndre,
copy,
yeah.
Ron. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Ron Mitchell.
Now imagine if he had a 23-year-old spouse like Bill Belichick.
Could happen.
It could happen, yeah.
She'd be on every meeting.
She would be on every sales
That
call.
might be an improvement. Anyway, let us begin. Come on, you saw the shot coming. The biggest show on the radio, Mason in Ireland. Your Tuesday afternoon right now.
Good afternoon.
Or as I called it earlier when teasing, the Greg Bergman Show.
Why not?
Is it the Greg Bergman Show now? He's
No,
close.
now I switch, and now
He's
we got to go
close.
after we got to go after Greg.
Yeah. Oh,
We'll
good.
go. We'll go 3-on-1.
Oh, that's
5-on-1
nice.
if we include the other room.
Normally you got to pay extra for that. Chris.
I know. Usually you do.
Can I just do this?
Ireland, best show on the radio.
Now, with
I had to get
DeAndre
that
and
out of the
Laura
way.
in the other room, I made the joke that this show hasn't been this ethnic in decades.
I mean,
Close, John?
Probably true.
When you had Mario Ruiz on the board.
When Pepe and
Yeah,
Michael
Pepe
here?
and Michael are in here fairly regularly.
Michael doesn't
But Michael,
count.
I mean, I'm.
No, he doesn't.
Michael's whiter than me.
Exactly.
Yeah, we kind of have the entire world covered today. It's like the United Nations.
And I'm a
right?
heart patient. 12-17, by the way.
Exactly. You almost,
died.
Yeah.
Ireland is a white guy.
Very rich.
Bergman
Is
is
a very much a white guy.
white guy.
Well, Jewish.
Jewish
Yeah,
guy.
Jewish.
Jewish
Okay,
guy.
yeah, sure.
DeAndre's black. Laura's Latino. I'm gay. I think we got everything covered.
Yeah, we
all
have
the
Hitting
bases.
a bunch.
All
We
the
have-
bases.
Now, Chris, who's more upset? Is it the YouTube chat or the Reddit page that both you and I are in here right now?
That's pretty close, actually.
Describe.
I thought
so,
you were going to talk about me and DeAndre being.
That's where I thought he was going.
so are you guys despised? Well, forget about Reddit. I don't
Nah,
go there.
they're
But
fine.
tell me, the YouTube chat, they don't like you?
I don't know if they don't like me.
No,
I mean, I'm not
I don't know.
surprised.
They,
but
I mean, they don't like.
Don't
a
they
lot
know
of
you
things.
almost died?
you would think.
God.
I mean, that
Don't
changed
pick on Chris.
John's. That changed John's opinion about me.
I did.
Changed my opinion.
No, it didn't.
No, I liked you all along.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly,
You didn't
actually,
visit me like
sometimes.
Sedano and Cap, but
Well,
that's okay.
but I did check in daily.
Is Cappy coming in here today?
Of course.
Okay, good. Cappy and I are supposed to go to a concert on Friday.
Oh, is
to
this
see
the
what?
Beach Life thing?
Beach Life.
Oh.
Yeah. Lenny
nice.
Kravitz.
Yeah, nice.
I believe he's working on trying to get free tickets now.
But you might not be here.
Hey, King.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Lisa already has a stand-in for me.
Does she?
Yeah,
Is it a-
one of her girlfriends.
Oh,
but
don't
I want to have Cappy take care of these girls, if you know what I mean.
Cap and Rachel will take care of
He
it.
will take care of them.
They'll do a
I
tag.
tell you what, Rachel will definitely take
They'll
care
do
of
a
him
tag
with
team type
dummies.
event.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Who else is playing? Lenny Kravitz? Anybody
DeAndre
else
will
we know?
film it.
Let me look. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
the Beach Life Festival. I got a show coming up. I'm going to see Mumford and Sons at the Hollywood Bowl. Bergman's going to a concert Friday night.
I am a niece.
A niece.
Who
You
is
know
a niece?
A niece has it's just like a Lenny Kravitz.
He started
type,
me
like a
listening on to a niece, and pretty good.
nice chill music.
All right,
Yeah.
Mace, Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Train.
Oh, I don't like Train.
Aloe Black.
I do like Aloe
The
Black.
Struts.
I love the Struts.
And then 3 bands I've never heard of.
Okay.
What are they?
OAR.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a big
yeah,
band.
yeah,
OAR
that's
is a big band.
Shovels and Rope.
Yeah, Shovels and Rope.
Or that's Mace's house on a Thursday night.
Oh, yeah.
Digital Planets.
Diggable Planets, yes.
Diggable Planets?
Diggable
Bergman
Planets,
knows
yeah.
them, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're old school.
So we have tickets for Friday night.
Is it the same?
No, Saturday night, Sublime,
Okay.
The
Oh,
Pretenders,
yeah. Oh, I
highly
love The
underrated
Pretenders,
band,
yeah.
Cake,
I love Cake. I love
Susanna
their version
Hoffs.
of
Do
I
you know
Will
who
Survive.
Susanna Hoffs is,
I
Bergman?
do not know who Savannah
Lead singer of the Bangles.
Yeah. Married to?
Sugar Ray
Yeah.
is on
Mark
Saturday
McGrath,
night.
Mark
Mark
boy.
McGrath,
Didn't
great
you-
guy.
Who's Susanna Hoffs married to?
She is married to Jay Roach, the director who directed The Big Short and a bunch of other movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, Sublime, that's with Bradley Knowles' son, who is now taking over. for
Okay.
Sublime.
All right, Sunday, Alanis Morissette, Jackson Brown, Beach Boys, Marcus King.
Is Alanis Morissette still angry or not as much?
No,
Yeah.
she's less
Probably.
angry.
That
I
show
saw her-
I went to, Jagged Little Pill, is where the guy who looks just like Mason showed up.
Right.
And we had him
right.
on the show. I thought I was being punked.
Yeah.
He comes out on stage and starts singing. I go, what the hell is Mason doing in this play?
He did, there is a
And we ended
resemblance.
up getting him on the show.
Yeah, we got him on the show. There's a resemblance.
Yeah, he couldn't have been nicer.
Yeah. So Morales, what's new with you? Huh? You're gonna,
Still alive,
Are
Chris,
you
I'm glad to see.
savoring
Still
the
alive.
whole? What's your take on the Lakers now? Are you nervous? Is it over? Do they have a shot?
Well, from a
Where's
business standpoint,
what's your position?
From a business standpoint, we'd like
Chris,
them to
join
win.
the 5%. Come on. Join us. Join
to
the
win the
5%ers.
series?
yes,
Hell
to win the
Yes, to win
series.
the series.
5% chance to win the series.
Chris, this is how it goes down. See, we win tomorrow night.
Yes.
Okay.
Then
it
all
starts there.
the pressure shifts to Minnesota.
Right.
Because they know if they lose Game
Woo,
6,
Game 7 on
we
at
would be
Crypto,
favored
yeah.
in Game 7.
Yep.
Does JJ use a bench in any of these games in the second
Hell
half?
no. Bench, screw the
No,
bench.
no bench.
48
Okay.
minutes.
You know how Les
Subs.
Snead says F them picks? JJ says F the bench.
Okay.
All right.
F
we
them
don't need,
subs.
Yeah, F them subs.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
want.
I don't want no subs. I sent that out to a
I
ton
know.
of people
I don't
yesterday.
want no subs.
I'm going to say this. I think they win tomorrow night. It's good for business if they win tomorrow
Yes.
They won't.
Wow, coming in hot.
What the hell?
Listen, I was
Hater?
fully on the train yesterday until I watched the game back, part of the game, and then I said,
Why do you do that to yourself?
You
Anthony-
watched part of the game back?
Yes.
I don't even
Wow.
think the
Lars,
Lakers
serious.
watched part of that game
Well, that's
back.
also a
Wow,
problem.
you're taking the
but
sports
So
radio
Lars-
thing seriously.
Lars, looking at the film, and what
But-
did you see on the film, Laura?
I said, Ant-Man is coming, and he gives no bleeps.
He doesn't.
And we've talked about how a lot of people said he was the new face of the NBA, and what better way to do that than taking out LeBron? Like, he's gunning for him.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
think
guys.
that's in his head. Now, I think you've lost hope way too soon.
You have, Laura.
By the way, in Vegas.
Hey, by the way, Laura, did you
Yeah.
ever see the movie Flashdance?
Not in a
Probably not.
while.
Okay.
Like a long time ago.
all right. Well, go back and look at this scene.
Uh-oh.
When
The
you
shower
give
scene?
up your
Oh,
dream,
no.
you die.
No.
If you give up your
No.
dream, you die.
That's why that.
I'm
you
dying.
You're
That's
giving
why-
up your dream. You're gonna
Listen.
die if you give up.
I'm
Matt
going
Rule.
to Puerto Rico on
let me ask
Thursday
you-
night,
let
and
me
the
ask-
Lakers will be in Cancun following me.
To
Wait,
that
are you
point,
seriously going to Puerto Rico on Thursday night?
Yeah, after the show, I'm leaving.
Oh, nice. What are you doing down there? I love Puerto Rico. What are you doing down there?
I don't really know. We don't
Probably
really
You're
have
going to
plans.
San
Yeah.
Juan, right?
We're going to San Juan. We're going to Aguadilla.
she's vacationing,
I
man.
am vacationing.
She's not going down there to
Well,
like
I
pick
went-
a product and bring it back.
I went down there for a
That's
wedding.
Colombia.
So I don't,
That's
I don't
Colombia, not
know.
Puerto Rico.
I think you could find it in Puerto
I'm
Rico
sure,
if you
but,
need
you
it.
know.
So, that's good. So how long
Yeah.
are you gone for?
You guys won't see me until next Thursday.
All right.
Greg,
Good.
you're
Have
back to
fun.
doing the game on Friday, by the way.
I totally forgot about that portion of this whole thing.
So,
Yep,
Ireland,
I
when
got
you
it,
say
I got
don't
it.
give up on your dreams, whose dream is it to keep winning?
Me.
Well, not you. Take you out of it. Let's talk about the actual Lakers team.
Well, I mean, don't
Who
you
has the heart on that team to want to keep going?
I don't think LeBron wants the season to end.
Okay, LeBron, ding. Okay. Who
Luka,
else?
you think Luka wants the season to end? He'll get blamed if they go out.
I think he wants to get to
JJ
the six
doesn't.
pack as quickly as possible.
No, but JJ doesn't. You know, they're going to try and hang a Darvin Ham necklace around
I don't think
JJ.
I don't think so.
No, he's going to be okay.
Oh, the fans are already starting to put the hands in pockets memes out there already.
They are, but
People are so,
The internet's
so
funny.
jumpy.
The Lakers
internet
have
is.
not given up. The only person that's given up is Laura.
I mean, it's not just me, okay?
Laura has surrendered. She's waving a white flag in the next studio. And by the way,
She's jumped ship.
She went back and watched tape. Ireland, how much tape did you go back?
Not
and
as
watch?
much as
No?
Laura.
Bergman, did you watch any tape?
I did not watch much. I watched.
You were watching tape when I saw you today.
I was
Oh,
watching.
that's right, you were.
I was watching Anthony
Edwards
Edwards
travel. Yeah, he
over
does
and
travel a lot.
over and over
Right.
and over again.
This conversation about traveling is not even worth having. Just know this. They ain't
travel.
calling
I
traveling
know,
in the
I know.
postseason.
But some of them are just so egregious that it's like, how are you not calling that? It's 4 or 5. DeAndre, you do Lakers Talk Daily.
You know ball, DeAndre.
How often is he just picking up his pivot foot, taking 4 or 5 steps?
But in today's game, they're not calling that. And unfortunately, they're not calling it. Yes, all of them. A lot of the guys in the league, they travel.
That is
but
always
in that moment,
on the edge.
with the move he did, the step through, they're not going to call that in that moment.
You know exactly which one
I
I'm
know
talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking about.
It was right at the foul.
Yep.
The foul line. He took an extra step, and it's like, come on, that's just obvious.
That's just dumb. All right,
every once in a while.
Tell you what, coming up next for you, I have got. First of all, I found some interesting Laker numbers, John. I didn't watch the film, but I found some excellent Laker numbers. Plus, it's Animal Day. I've got a bunch of different stories about animals on the show today.
You got to have a giraffe one? I like giraffes.
There is no giraffe, but coming up next.
What about snakes? There's a lot of snakes around here.
There is a snake. I'll do the snake story. Coming up next. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN. Let me tell you about Cosm. So this Thursday night, if you want to see the L.A. Kings in action, you can watch the game at Cosm. So Cosm and all kinds of great events going on over there. NBA, MLS, all kinds of games. You want to be at Cosm because you get the game in shared immersive reality in the Dome. Whether it's NBA or Premier League or WWE, massive high-resolution displays. Incredible. If you want to go to the Dome, if you want to go to the hall, there's wall-to-wall screens. It's like a gigantic sports bar. It is spectacular. You can't believe how big these screens are. Or if you want to just hang out on the roof deck, they've got a spectacular roof deck with great craft cocktails, delicious food, in fact, all through the venue. Cosm is where you want to be for sports. Grab your tickets today. Go to Cosm.com. That's COSM.com, Cosm.com. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Weekdays after Mason in Ireland.
My guy Casey Kasem ran into me in a bathroom one time. I thought the bottom knob locked, and apparently it didn't. He walked in on me. All you saw was my back.
Did you turn around and take your hand off?
Well, no, I turned over my shoulder. No, I did not. I turned over my shoulder, and I saw Casey Kasem. He was like, "Oh, hey, sorry, didn't mean to run into you."
Hey, Sedano and Cap today at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Ready to drive home in a brand new ride? The 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe SC is yours with an amazing 2.99% APR for 36 months. That's right, lock in super low financing at just 2.99%. Plus, drive with America's best warranty, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and Hyundai's Assurance Program. Visit us off the 91 freeway or online at CardinAlleyWayHyundai.com to find your perfect Santa Fe today.
On approved credit, 0 security deposit, 36 payments of $29.08 per $1,000 financed. Offer expires 4/30/2025.
Did you know your skin is the largest organ of your body? Huh? That's why you should shower with Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash instead of plain old bar soap. Love your skin by super hydrating it with vitamin B3 and glorious notes of vanilla and shea. Did you know that my super hydrated skin is the second largest organ of my body? The first is my heart. Old Spice. Men have skin too. Old Spice Super Hydration Body Wash. 24/7 renewing moisture. With daily use.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on Green Bay's team. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
12:29 on a live imaging Tuesday.
First job. Yeah. First job.
First intern.
Mason in Ireland.
Punched him.
also known as the Greg Bergman Show. And we love to play Yacht Rock.
Yes.
And how about this jam? What you know about Yacht Rock, DeAndre? This is a group called The Looking Glass from 1971.
Come on, Brandy, you're a fine girl.
I was just told this is a Yacht Rock day, so I'm just playing Yacht Rock music.
That's the best one. That's a good job by you.
It's a good job. Good
Pot it
save.
up right here. Here comes the hook.
Excellent
We're going to listen to the hook, Mace. Why not? I don't know if we needed all of you to sing along with it, but why not?
Why not?
It's a great song. Why not sing to it?
By the way, keep listening. It's a Kings, as in the LA Kings, playoff ticket giveaway day here all day long when we give you the cue to call. Be caller number 7. And guess what? Jack, you're going to Kings Game 5 tonight against those scumbag stinking Oilers.
Scumbag is such a strong word.
At Crypto.com Arena.
Just indicates something that I don't even think the Edmonton Oilers are.
They're scumbags.
I agree with Morales.
Scumbags.
Totally
You
with
think they're
Morales, yeah.
scumbags?
Did you watch
yeah.
Sunday night when they
They're
scored
the
right at
enemy.
the end?
You guys win, they're scumbags.
Yeah, they're the enemy.
Coverage
Scumbags. No Oiler love.
Yeah.
None.
Coverage
Zero.
begins at 6:30 p.m. with the pregame show. Josh Schaefer. You can hear the game, Game 5, on 710 ESPN or in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. There's a good chance that Cappy and I will bang phone calls for a half hour nonstop, 6 to 6:30.
Oh, that's good. Are you on commercial free and all that stuff?
We probably will.
No, good.
Why not?
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not? Do
What
it.
is it, man? What is it?
Do
man?
it.
We'll
Yeah.
just bang phone calls.
Do it. I'm in favor. So Ireland, this is these are some numbers that I think demonstrate exactly what went wrong with the Lakers in the fourth quarter of game number 4. Listen to this.
Okay.
Usage rate fourth quarter. Luka 36.4%. Austin 31.8%. LeBron 13.6%. Now, we have complained about LeBron not scoring in the fourth quarter, all that stuff. He only had the ball 13.6% of the time. He never got. By the way, Rui had it 4.5% of the time. Dorian Finney-Smith even less than that. Where did the ball movement go, and would that not have opened up better shots?
I thought, now again, Michael completely disagrees with me, and so does J.J. Redick.
Okay.
I thought they were all 5 of them were gassed. Here's some more numbers. Luka went 1 for 6 in the fourth quarter. LeBron, who scored 27 points in the first 3 quarters, did not score in the fourth. Anthony Edwards he was unbelievable in the fourth quarter. He had 16 points. The Lakers only scored 19 as a team.
Right.
He almost outscored the Lakers by themselves. Remember, they led by 10 at the start of the fourth.
What a perfect time to give guys a break. Up 10, end of the third.
So
end of the third.
The Lakers made 5 of 18 shots in the fourth quarter. You're telling me, and Michael and JJ are sticking with this, none of that had to do with fatigue? 5 of 18?
So, John, you said Michael doesn't agree with you. What does Michael say?
He says it. Ireland,
Guys
they're not tired. I'm looking at them. They're fine.
They're playing hard. No subs.
This is also every single fourth quarter. This has been happening even in the game that they won. They only scored, I think, 13 points in the fourth quarter.
And by the way,
there were subs in that game, by the way.
Yeah, even with subs. I mean, if you look at their fourth quarter numbers, LeBron 7 for 20, Austin Reeves 4 for 13, Doncic 5 for 17. This is fourth quarter numbers. Finney-Smith and Rui a combined 2 for 14. So they're just not
in the fourth
shot-minded.
quarter in the series. Okay, they've played 4 games. The Wolves in the fourth quarter, just the fourth quarter, have outscored the Lakers 105-69. The bench, the Minnesota bench in 4 games, has outscored the Lakers 112-56. Now, that's a little misleading because the subs didn't play.
They had 24 minutes
The
of
Laker
not
bench
playing.
didn't play, but still.
But he didn't feel like he could go to the bench.
56-point disparity in bench scoring. And then what's that, 31 plus 5, 36 points in fourth quarter. They've been outscored by 36 in the fourth.
29% from the field in fourth quarters.
None of these numbers have
Anything to do with fatigue?
Come on. It's fatigue in every single one of the games, though. And also, like, I'll give it to LeBron. You have to give him a ton of credit. He's playing tremendous defense, and especially in the fourth quarter. He has blocks. He has steals. He's creating offense
for sure.
He's creating offensive possessions for the Lakers. Now, but he just can't do both. He's at a point where if you're playing that many minutes, he can't consistently play defense and offense at the same time.
One of the things
so that's where Luka has to come in.
Right. One of the things JJ said after the game the other night was, hey, I kept asking all 5 of those guys throughout the second half, if you're tired, tell me, I'll get you a blow. and every single time, all 5 of them said, "We're not tired. Don't take us out." I would argue that any competitive professional athlete is going to answer that way every single time, whether they're tired or not. They're not. They don't want it. They want to be out there.
I don't want to be out, especially not in a playoff game.
Right.
I went out there.
You, as a coach, you have to protect them from themselves.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. Isn't JJ's job as a coach to see that Luka can't get in front of anybody, and it's time for him to sit down for a few moments?
But Luka, a lot of times, can't stay in front of somebody 2 minutes into a game.
Well, that's true, yes.
And so one of the trade-offs you have with Luka is he's so dynamic offensively that he's allowed not to play defense. I remember when Bobby Knight was the Olympic coach, there was a great player out of Oklahoma. He's no longer with us. Chris, he actually turned out to be a pretty successful musician after he got done with his NBA career, a guy named Wayman Tisdale.
Oh, yeah. Love Wayman.
And somebody asked Bobby Knight, why don't you put Charles Barkley on the Olympic team? This was in '84. He goes, he's too fat and he won't guard anybody. And the assistant says to Bobby, well, Wayman Tisdale doesn't guard anybody. He goes, he's so good on offense, I don't care if he guards anybody. That's Luka.
Right.
Luka's so good offensively and such a weapon that you can't take him out. And so you just got, but what you can do is let Luka guard Rudy Gobert or somebody who's not going to shoot.
Right. You can hide Luka.
Right.
You got to hide him.
Play it out though. If Luka, you go up to Luka or LeBron and say, "Hey, it's time for you to come out for a couple minutes," and they say no. Are you going to say no? You absolutely have to come out. Gabe Vincent, get on out there. Like you're not going to pull them if they tell you.
Isn't
no.
that your job though?
It seems to have worked all year long.
It's your job, but in those moments, Luka and LeBron are not leaving the floor, and they just won't go.
But if you're JJ Redick, and I actually will support JJ in this way. You're up against it. You're down 2-1 in a series. You know you need this, or you join the 5% club.
Right. The 95% club.
Well, the problem is, if I'm Redick, in my own head, it's the fourth quarter. Do I really want to take Luka and LeBron out?
Exactly. You can't.
So, I see that.
No, there
side
is.
of
And
it.
by the way, and it was a big swing. It was a
tired
gamble.
Luka and a tired LeBron is probably still better than a not tired Jackson Hayes, right?
I never totally
Jared Vanderbilt
fault
or
somebody
Gabe
if it's an aggressive move. He took an aggressive swing.
Yeah.
And it did not work.
They started tracking full substitutions in the 1997 season. This is the first time in any NBA playoff game that a coach has not made a substitution for an entire half.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yeah, it's incredible.
He tried something crazy. It didn't work. If it did work, he'd be hailed as a genius.
Yes. All right. So I want to read you the story. Carletta Andrews and her husband were at the Patron Mexican restaurant and cantina in Sandstrom, Virginia, on April the 16th. She was finishing her meal, and she felt something hit her in the forehead.
Okay.
I hate when that happens.
She leaned forward to take a sip of her margarita. There was a snake in the margarita. She turned around.
It came out of the rafters?
Out of the ceiling and into her drink, which is terrifying. Some people would be like completely freaked out. She sounded calm. She asked for her check. It was comped, of course. But she left right away. Would you have gone? Would you have left? Would you ever go back to this restaurant knowing that a snake fell out of the ceiling into your drink?
What kind of snake was it?
It was a garter snake.
Oh, okay. Well,
What's those little
those
small,
are harmless
thin
and slow.
ones, the
She
green
says
ones?
Not a big king cobra. Or
No,
something.
no. She says it wrapped around her straw, though. Like it coiled around her straw. There's
But
no
it is
friggin' way.
Snake's got movement.
Yeah, I don't think I remember going back there. Like I have one of my favorite restaurants in the South Bay. I was in there with a buddy of mine, and he saw the bartender, female bartender. You know how they put those spouts on the top of bottles?
Yeah,
liquor
right.
bottles? Saw her. She was in the weeds and running around, and one of the spouts fell off and went in the trash. And she picked it up and put it right back on top of the bottle. Now he won't go back in there with me anymore.
Well, I get it.
not.
I get it.
But I go in there all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Even though you know the spouts go in the garbage?
Yeah, I told the owner.
John doesn't.
You told the owner?
I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him who the bartender was.
Oh, so you told him without fully.
I said I'm not gonna. I don't want to see anybody get even fired or disciplined. I'm just telling you.
Do you know
this.
who it was?
I do.
Oh,
I think we know.
They still work there?
I don't know.
Okay.
The one thing about Ireland, he doesn't mind a dirty spout. We know that.
There you go.
Come on, we know that about John.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next for you, going to spin the wheel of questions. Don't forget Luke Robitaille on the day of Game 5. The Kings versus Edmond tonight across the street at Crypto.com Arena. We'll talk to Luke about that coming up. In the meantime, I love my Hyundai Elantra. The moment I started working with the Southern California Hyundai dealers, I'm like, well, I'm going to drive a Hyundai. So I start test driving them. And I came very close to getting the Sonata. Super cool car, really stylish, really high tech. I looked at the Santa Fe, but I'm not really an SUV guy. I looked at the Ioniq 6, which is an EV with a really long charge. Had to really think hard about it, but I ended up in an Elantra hybrid. And with Hyundai cars and SUVs, you get the confidence to boldly journey wherever life takes you. Advantages include our available class-exclusive digital key and their available remote smart parking assist. And because they want their road ahead to be as worry-free as possible, you also get complimentary maintenance for 3 years or 36,000 miles, plus 10 years of America's best warranty. In a brand-new Hyundai, there is joy in every journey. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
When pain keeps you from doing what you love, Hoag Orthopedic Institute gets you back to you. We are ranked number 18 in the nation and number 1 in Orange County for orthopedic and spine care by U.S. News & World Report. From the surf to the green, our world-class doctors are there, which is why more Californians choose Hoag Orthopedic Institute for orthopedic and spine care more than any other hospital. At Hoag Orthopedic Institute, there is no one better at getting you back to you. Proudly founded by premier physicians in partnership with Hoag. Learn more at HoagOrthopedicInstitute.com.
All right, listen up. Whether you're out for a walk, hitting the gym, or just tackling your day, in this LA heat, chafing is no joke. Take my word for it. That's why you need Highlands Chafing Relief. This stuff is a game changer. Goes on like a cream, dries like a powder, and stays put even through sweat and water. No greasy mess, just all-day protection. If you've already got some chafing, Highlands soothes it fast with aloe, shea butter, and tea tree oil. Don't let chafing slow you down. Grab Highlands Chafing Relief at Walmart or Target right now.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit VividSeats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
Harry Douglas here, and we all know breakfast is an important part of the day. But sometimes when you travel for business, you end up staying at a hotel that doesn't offer any. And you know what happens? You grab a cup of coffee and skip the meal entirely. We've all been there, folks. But if you book a room at La Quinta by Wyndham, you can enjoy their free Bright Side breakfast, featuring delicious baked goods, fruit, eggs, yogurt, and waffles. And really, who doesn't want to start their day with fresh, hot, tasty waffles? Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Book direct at LQ.com.
12:43. Live Imaging Tuesday. Kenny Loggins. You knew that one, Mace.
I did know that
I
one.
know you did. It's a Live Imaging Tuesday, which means it's a Yacht Rock Tuesday on Mason, Ireland, a.k.a. The Greg Bergman Show. Greg Bergman's in studio. Don't get mad, Mace. It's just a bit.
Do you think I'm mad?
You looked...
I barely listened.
Exasperated. You looked exasperated.
I barely listened. When you're here, I listened to you partly. I guess you said something about Bergman.
That's not true at all. You listen to every moment.
Said something about Bergman, and Bergman, you laughed, and that's all I
Producer
remember.
Laura's here. Producer
Yes!
D, young D, sitting in for Brian Cohen. Is Brian sick?
Brian's sick.
Laura
He
the
left throwing up
quitter.
yesterday.
Quitter. Realist.
Yeah, no.
Realist.
Quitter.
So that means DeAndre's going to spin the wheel, right?
Yes.
Is the wheel of
DeAndre
questions?
spins the wheel.
DeAndre, you got a big wheel, Jack. Spin that wheel of questions.
That's a dumbass question.
Yes, I understand. I
Yes.
have not quit. Just became.
You've given up on the
You've
Lakers.
given up.
You've just said it on the
You
air.
have waved
I don't
the
think
white
that's
flag.
quitting.
Why is it not quitting? You say the Lakers season's going to end tomorrow. You've
I
given
do
up
think
hope.
that. I do.
By the way,
think-
not only does she think it's over, she's off to not Cancun, but she's
I'm off to
Puerto
Puerto Rico,
You're
and they're
out the
off
door.
to Cancun, baby. Let's go.
Selfish thing that you want, so you can go
fishing,
away with
Laura.
nothing to think about.
Yes, exactly, Greg. I don't want to come back to think about that. Anyways, all right, guys. So I came across this story that I feel is a great idea, and I want to know what you guys think.
Okay.
So the Santa Monica City Council is considering a proposal to allow public drinking on the 3rd Street Promenade.
That should go well.
Yeah, it sounds
What
like
could
it's gonna work.
possibly go wrong?
There's no problems at the 3rd Street Promenade currently. So.
Listen,
Literally nothing on the 3rd Street Promenade at the moment.
The
It's so dead.
the plan is to allow visitors to buy drinks from local bars and restaurants and walk around in designated areas between 8 a.m. and 2 a.m.
You voted for this,
daily.
Mace.
I voted for what?
This kind of nonsense.
Isn't this Santa Monica,
Probably.
California?
But I just wanted to say it.
Yeah.
I wanted to say it.
Clearly, you guys are not in on the idea.
Well, no, I just think that it's going to require massive police
Well,
presence.
Okay, so let me just throw this out there. The Santa Monica Promenade, which is sort of my side of town, dead.
It
Nobody
is
goes
dead.
to the Santa Monica Promenade. There are vacancies all
I
over.
wonder why.
Empty stores. Well, why do you think?
Because it's not a great place to go anymore.
Walk down the 3rd Street Promenade. It's totally fine. There are
Is
no
it a
shops
COVID thing?
anymore, but no.
It was due to COVID
But
that a lot of
I
places
don't think
closed.
public drinking is. I don't think turning it into Bourbon Street is the best idea in the world.
It'd be fun. Like,
There was
if you have
quite
if you
a
have
surge
space-
for a while where it was not safe to walk down the Santa Monica Promenade. It wasn't.
It
Even
seems okay now.
pre-COVID, it wasn't.
Right. I mean, I go down there.
You don't go down there.
Sure, Boa's right there. I was at Boa and
Boa
got a steak
is
this
not
last
the
week.
promenade.
No,
It's
but
a-
I walked over to the
yeah.
promenade.
Don't do this. Boa is across the street.
Correct.
No,
it's on ocean.
Boa's one street
It's
over.
one
Yeah.
street over.
But
It's
Boa,
on ocean.
that one street makes a big difference.
Yeah,
Trust me.
but I'm telling you, I went there and it's fine.
You went to Boa.
It's
yes.
just empty.
You didn't go to the part where they
I
want to
went to
offer
the
free
promenade.
drinks.
What's
There
what is it? Shay J, where Billy Bob Thornton did the TV show?
Yeah, now that's over on Pacific.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
right.
down
Or
over
that's on Ocean. You're right. That's
Right.
up the street
They're all
on Ocean.
Yeah, they're all on Ocean.
Yeah, but the 3rd Street Promenade is a different story. And the 3rd Street Promenade, like the AMC theaters and stuff over there, I've been to.
Is the theater
Do
still
you
there?
guys know
yeah.
after the fires, you were not allowed to dip down off of Ocean down to PCH? Do you know if that's open
I don't
yet?
think you are unless you're a resident.
Oh, really? You
That's
can't go
it?
down there?
But yeah, no, they blocked. They had like military presence there because they didn't
Oh,
want
yeah.
anybody going through
Sure.
the fires. Like
To the best of my knowledge, that's not the case anymore. But
I
because
went
I
to
was down
Boa.
there this last
Portions
weekend.
of PCH have been opened. I don't know exactly which portions
Yeah,
of it is.
yeah.
What you know about Boa?
Boa's
I do know
great.
about Boa. I also know about the AMC theaters, which have the recliners on the 3rd Street Promenade.
I always fall asleep in those.
I love the recliners. I'm a big recliners guy. I love that.
The only way to watch a movie.
Is iPick still around?
Yeah, iPick
remember-
is still around. There's one in Westwood.
I've been to that one. I remember when Keyshawn told me to go there years ago when it was like a new thing.
Bergman and I went to see a Star Wars movie there
Really?
on opening night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
Together?
That was at the iPick.
That was
wasn't
at the
it? Yeah.
iPick.
Did you
Yeah.
share
Next to each
popcorn?
other?
I don't believe we did.
No.
And we didn't
Not
share
that time.
we didn't share a positive review of the movie either.
No.
Greg hated it, and I loved it.
It was awful.
Yeah, which one was that? Number
That was-
2, number 3,
No,
number 5,
It was,
number
it was
7.
number 7.
Yeah, number
So,
7.
Yeah, it was.
I knew it was
terrible.
one of them.
It was awful.
Yeah, they're
All those
they're-
post.
Are you
squills.
watching Andor?
No.
Okay,
I'm
that's
done-
supposed to be
I'm
really
done
good.
with
Are you
all-
done with Star Wars?
Done with Star Wars. Done
Oh.
with Marvel.
Wow.
All of it done.
What you got left?
Anything else on TV?
Anything else on TV?
Watches a lot of
I
Dodgers.
watched the
I do watch a lot
first
of
6
Dodgers.
Star Wars movies and haven't seen one since.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Don't-
some good stuff
don't
there.
waste your time.
There's some good
Yeah.
stuff there.
No.
I like them. I
7,
like
8,
'em.
9. A waste of time.
Yeah. By the way, and Andor's supposed to
Disjointed.
be great. I haven't watched it, but I hear it's supposed to be great.
The
Are you-
movies we used to do Mace Movie Night with, the Avengers whole thing, are they ever going to
Yeah.
bring anything part of it back?
There is this week. They're trying. Marvel is trying a new movie called Thunderbolts, which is kind of based on an off-brand Marvel series of characters that I have no idea if the movie's going to work or not.
That's
I
like
know
Black Widow and
Black Widow. Yeah, I know their ultimate goal is to get into another Avengers Endgame situation, but it seems like they're nowhere close to that, at least right now.
they are going to do Fantastic Four and bring back Robert Downey Jr. as
Oh,
Dr. Doom.
what about Silver Surfer? Silver
Sil-
Surfer's there.
See, Silver Surfer was a cool character.
A
That'd
very
be
cool
fun.
character. Isn't he in the Fantastic Four?
Well, he's not in the Fantastic Four, but he's in that world.
Okay. All right. Enough of that.
I'm
So-
so confused.
Yeah, I know.
So no drinking, huh?
No drinking.
No,
See,
we
see,
vote
okay.
no public drinking.
I would love to do that. If you had a space
Me
that you
too.
can walk up and down, a whole area where you can just drink the whole
What
way
a
up and
nightmare.
down, be
What a
great.
nightmare.
Yeah,
It's like Halloween in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
You're just going up and down
That
the
happens
street.
once a year. This would be 365
Oh,
days
yeah,
a year.
so
a
fun, though.
little
Yeah,
different.
Very,
So
very
fun.
different.
Yeah.
All right. So Ireland, remember early in the year, the whole talk was, the NBA's dying and the TV ratings are terrible and they're down 20%. And well,
Right.
how do we fix the NBA? And let's try doing this and let's try doing that and all these other things and replay and timeouts and all that. You know, this opening weekend of the playoffs. The largest weekend playoff audience for the NBA in 25 years. Viewership was up 18% versus last year, averaging 5 million viewers per game. I think that the story of the NBA is in trouble and all that stuff was always overplayed. The NBA is a great game. Why do you think the ratings started out so low and ended up so high?
I think that the ratings have always been good, but I think the narrative changed when we went through COVID.
Yep.
For whatever reason, the NBA got painted as woke, and that is a political code word. And so as soon as that happened, the right-wing media jumped on the NBA, and any story that was negative, they put out. And the truth is the NBA was always solid. They always had, and even when ratings were down a little bit during COVID,
right?
That's when they renegotiated their broadcast deals, and they have the most successful broadcast deals of any sport other than the NFL.
Sure.
So I think the NBA is in great shape. It's in good hands, and it's now that the whole political thing has kind of moved on. I think that the NBA has a really bright future.
Yeah. I was going to say the other aspect of this is that it's not broken. There are changes that could be made, but we did sports graffitis that were literally all ways to fix the NBA. It's like the NBA.
Well, the NFL
could be fixed, could be improved, but it ain't broke.
The NFL is the most successful sports league in the history of the world.
Yep.
And we do shows every year, many shows about how we can make the NFL better.
Sure.
But we're still going to watch.
Right.
No matter
but
what.
we never go on the assumption that the NFL is broken.
Right.
We did that with the NBA this year.
Yeah, the NBA was broken for a while because of the three-point shot. Everything was it was just a three-point shot, but now these NBA playoffs have been really, really good. A lot of games, if it's not Cleveland and Miami, every game is pretty close and right down to the wire. A lot of 2-2 series.
Oklahoma City, Memphis.
Those
two series were
totally forget that Memphis is out already.
Just walkovers.
But a lot of the series are really good. Detroit and New York goes right down to the wire every single game. So you're getting a lot of good games in these playoffs, and that's why ratings.
Yeah, Miami just quit last night, right?
Yep.
They just
100%.
quit.
I think
might as well lost by 100.
I think they're going to make massive changes in Miami.
Do you?
I don't think anybody's safe. I think they could.
Spoelstra?
No, he's safe, but I'm talking about players.
Players, yeah.
I'm talking about Bam. I'm talking about Hero.
Yeah.
I'm talking.
Do you think they regret trading Jimmy Butler?
Yeah, but I mean, Jimmy gave up on them.
Yeah, I know, but wasn't there any way to? Could you do something besides my way or the highway and keep
not if
Jimmy?
Not if Pat Riley's running it.
Yeah, I mean, but here, this was. Would you call it a mistake?
Oh, I always said your team's always better with Jimmy Butler on.
Correct. Yeah. So
I'm a big Jimmy guy.
Miami made a mistake here by
the problem is if you have a dictatorship, and Miami is with Riles. When he rubs somebody the wrong way and he rubbed Jimmy the wrong way, then you can't repair it.
I saw a tweet about Pat Riley's next team. Do you think Pat Riley's in danger of
No,
leaving?
he's 80.
No,
so
my
NBA
goodness.
Central has a whole thing of like Pat Riley's next job odds.
No, do they really?
Job with LA Lakers.
Oh,
you know NBA Central's a parody site, right?
No. That's Centel.
Right.
No. They take from this is from Bovada.
Oh, okay.
So Bovada has.
I do not
odds.
think Pat will work for
job with the
another
Lakers
team.
plus 175. Job with the Knicks plus 275.
Pat is part owner in Miami. He'd have to give up his ownership stake. He's not doing that. He'll run Miami until he's ready to retire. Now he could retire.
Yeah.
You know, he certainly has enough money to retire.
Yeah, you're right. There is a parody site
didn't make
called
it up.
at the NBA Centel.
Right.
This is NBA Central.
Okay.
The
So
Dunk
one of those
Central.
is
The
real
real
and one
one.
of those is fake.
Pat
Right.
Riley's going to go to a new brand of second half offense where they don't sub anybody. and see how that works out.
Try that out.
Tom
Yeah,
why not?
Thibodeau.
Yeah.
By the way, it's Thibodeau, right?
Yeah.
You have to say the TH.
Wait,
Thibodeau.
and which is weird because his nickname is Tibbs.
Tibbs.
It's
I
not
know.
Fibs.
Yeah,
No,
but it is
Thibodeau.
Thibodeau.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do some sports graffiti. Then we got Luke Robitaille coming up. 877-710-ESPN. Are you part of the 5% that believes the Lakers will come back to win the series with Minnesota? They're down 3-1.
Take that, Laura. Shock the world.
Tonight, the Kings in Game 5 at Crypto. Yeah, do you disagree with Laura? Do you believe the Lakers are
Are
still
you
alive?
a quitter?
Are you
Are you packing up your van and heading to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, off to Puerto Rico. 877-710-ESPN. 877-710-ESPN. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Weekdays after Mason in Ireland.
So I'm running down one of the sidelines, and I get slapped on the ass.
Oh, really?
If you see me running around, you slap me on the ass, and you're not somebody I know, we're going to have a problem.
Oh, really? You might throw hands.
Well, I don't know about throw hands, but I'll call those redcoats.
Oh, really?
Be like, that guy slapped me on the ass.
Oh, you're going to be like LeBron? You're going to kick fans out now?
Yeah.
Sedano and Cap today at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN.
Hey, Southern California, I'm Ty Pennington, the home guy. Teaming up with Pachanga Resort Casino to give away a brand new house. Imagine yourself in a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home in incredible Temecula, California. All you need to do is play your favorite slots or table games at Pachanga Resort Casino. The more you play, the more entries you earn. Visit pachanga.com or call 888-PACHANGA for complete details on Home Sweet Win.
Rules and conditions apply. Go to pachanga.com for more details.
Stay up to date with every playoff game with Lakers email sent straight to your inbox. Each email offers something different. Lakers pregame emails provide game day essentials before tip-off, from projected starters to game times, while Lakers weekly emails give you exclusive Lakers content created exclusively for subscribers. Don't miss any of the action by signing up now at Lakers.com/emails. That's Lakers.com/emails. Let's go Lake Show.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN in Los Angeles, a good karma brands radio station.
Because it's spotted. That's why it's funny.
If I don't understand the bit, how
But
can I
it's
laugh at
spotted.
the bit? Spotted. No.
There's spots on it. 12:57 on a Live Imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland, a.k.a. The Greg Bergman Show.
Yes. It is.
You just laugh at it.
Yes.
Time for sports graffiti.
Yes.
877-710-ESPN. Go ahead. Who's running it?
John is going to run it today.
All right, here we go. Renee, you're on sports graffiti. Go, Renee.
We're going to do it. It's the Lakers. We are not going to lose 4 in a row, and the crowd's coming out, and we're going to cheer them on to victory. I have faith in the franchise.
Hey, Renee, you want the good news? We don't even need 4 in a row. We only need 3 in a row. We already got one.
Yes, that's correct. I'm off in my math today. 37 years season ticket holder. I've seen many Game 7s. I've been there for all the chips on the table, and I believe in the franchise, and we're playing for Laker pride.
Renee, you're not quitting and heading to Puerto Rico tomorrow, are you?
No, the franchise, the heart of the Lakers. We're going to rip those Wolves' heads off, and I'm sick of hearing that howling in Minnesota. It is the most egregious thing.
It is.
All right, thank you, Renee.
I agree with you.
It's almost as egregious as the coaching JJ did it. Anyway, go ahead.
Peter, you're on sports graffiti. Go.
Guys, we're going to do it. What are we talking about? We were in Game 3. We should have won Game 4. This series could be tied 2-2 without even a doubt. And not only that, all we got to do is win tomorrow and put all the pressure on Minnesota.
That's what I'm talking about, Peter.
Just win tomorrow night. Exactly.
You can glue yourself to the game, or you can head to San Juan.
Now, wait a minute, Laura. If they win, will you still go to Puerto Rico, or are you waiting till they lose
hell
to
no,
go?
man. I'm still
You're
flying
going no
out.
matter what.
Yeah.
Miguel, you're on Sports Graffiti. Miguel, go.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. I am a 5-foot center. I believe the Lakers will win tomorrow and put pressure on the Timberwolves. But I want to give a shout-out to Luke Robitaille, who donated $5K because as of yesterday, there was a mural of Kobe Bryant that was vandalized.
Yep.
And also, Shaquille O'Neal is now the GM for Sacramento State.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Now, here's my just a couple of things. First of all, that mural there was a GoFundMe, I think, to try to fix the mural,
and they were asking for $5,000, and Luka just paid the whole
said,
thing.
"Here's $5,000," which is super cool.
Good for him.
On top of that, the mural. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, Josh, you're on Sports Graffiti. Josh, go.
First of all, shout out to Laura. Laura, go get you some coquito when you get to Puerto Rico.
Oh, she plans on it. Don't worry.
Laura's a realist. Greg is a realist. Mason, Ireland, you guys are clowns.
Oh.
5%, Lakers in 5. Dude, stop. I can't wait till the Lakers lose.
Screw you, Josh.
Damn.
The Mason and Ireland are
raining on everybody.
Mason and Ireland are clowns. That's going to be a drop for a long time.
Why not?
DeAndre, pull that.
Yeah.
Mason and Ireland are
Frank, you're on Sports Graffiti. Frank, go.
Yeah, don't listen to that last caller.
No, we
won't.
won't.
We're going to do. If we win tomorrow, I predict we will win. Lakers, look up to the heavens. Lakers in 7.
All right, there you go.
I said Lakers in 7
By the way,
from the beginning.
It's almost like a political thing. If they win tomorrow, I project they will win.
Exactly.
The
If they
projections say
lose, they're going to
win.
Cancun.
Yeah,
Like.
that is true.
All right, lines open 877-710-3776. 877-710-ESPN. Here's Harold. Harold, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Oh, that's a loud car.
Okay. All right, guys, look, let's be realistic. Mace came out and said, oh, the Lakers in 5, and maybe, this team cannot win 3 in a row. They're too old, especially James.
You're too old, Harold.
That's a good job, Harold.
Don't kill our dream.
Harold.
Harold's right, though.
Well, I mean, besides LeBron
Lakers
being
in
40,
5 was a whole
everyone else
big
is
fun
like in
goof.
their
I do not regret that at all.
mid
That
to
was
late
fun.
20s,
Yeah.
early
Yeah,
30s.
but Doncic is gassed at the end of many games.
Yeah.
Max, you're on Sports Graffiti. This is Kellerman, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Can
Max,
you
you're
imagine?
on Sports Graffiti.
Does he want to
Go.
work for free?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So, I honestly, guys, the ratings boost for the NBA, you got to give credit to the Warriors and the Lakers both being relevant, right? I don't know if you guys talked about it yet, but that has to be the case. I mean, the fact that they're both good for the first time in a hot minute, and then obviously the Luka thing, but I think the Lakers control the ratings. I'm biased, but I feel like that's the case. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong. I think that is buoying the NBA ratings is the fact that the Lakers are in and Golden State is in. Golden State's
Yeah,
hot.
all the stars
all
are
the
out.
stars are playing right now.
Deborah, you're on Sports Graffiti. Deborah, go.
Hi there.
Hi.
I am a diehard Lakers fan since back in the day with Magic, Coop, Byron, Worthy. I mean, Rambis, the whole 9 yards. I've been a fan for a long time, and
They were
I
good
have
then.
faith in the Lakers winning tomorrow.
Exactly.
Now, I'm a little, the verdict's still out on Game 6. I just want them to win tomorrow and stay in it.
Me too. More games, the better. Selfishly for us.
That
More
is true.
games,
That is
more
true.
basketball. I vote yes.
Thomas, you're on Sports Graffiti. Thomas, go.
Hi, guys. I got a question about like the whole Rockets versus Warriors series. I'm so sick and tired of Draymond Green's antics. It's just tireless. It's just Reggie Miller saying, "Oh, it's momentum." What would you do for the Rockets? Honestly, I would get someone at the end of the bench and have him, like a good player, like someone who's not he's like pointless, but like someone to get in his ear and to hopefully have Draymond make a mistake and get himself kicked out of the game. I mean, like, what do you guys do? Do you like the Rockets or someone against them like us if we win the series?
I don't think Draymond will be kicked out.
No, he won't. But I would like to see Dylan Brooks really go after him.
Well, you watched last night?
Yeah.
They were ready to kill each other.
They're after him.
Here's a weird thing about that game last night. So I like Ime Udoka. I think he's a really good coach. He was a finalist for Coach of the Year. 4 seconds left. They're down 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So they need a 3.
Yep.
Why are Steven Adams and Alpi Şengün even on the court? When people
That
like
doesn't make any
Jalen
sense,
Green
yeah.
and Reed Shepard are sitting on the bench and are both great.
And you need
Jalen Green had a really inefficient game.
Yeah.
He was shot
Right, but
really
Jalen
bad in
Green
that
has
game.
but DeAndre
played well in the series.
Steven Adams ain't shooting a 3.
He's not either, but there's no way that Şengün should be going one-on-one on Draymond Green in that position as well late in the game. He should not be going one-on-one.
Right,
Şengün against Draymond
it's like
Green.
that Ime didn't coach the last 2 minutes of the game.
I don't know
it's
what- I don't know
he
what
just
they were trying to do
checked
there.
out. Yeah, it was really weird.
Good job, D. D knows ball.
He does.
Roger, you're on Sports Graffiti. Roger, go.
I just want to say it's shocking to hear John Ireland tell us that Bill Belichick having his life controlled by a 24-year-old hot girl is concerning. John, this sounds like your dream.
I know.
Whatever she's doing.
I know, but if
it's completely.
Roger, if I
It just
did
sounds
that,
like
though.
you're contradicting yourself.
No, but if I
Good point,
did,
Roger.
if I did that, Roger, would you not think that I was spinning off the planet a little bit? If I announced
I totally
today,
think he's spinning off the planet, but just what you've said to us throughout your whole career on this show.
Yeah, you
it's-
have
it's something
celebrated young women, old men.
It's a
yeah, well, it's their niece.
Their nieces.
Their
Right,
niece.
their nieces. But now you're concerned about
But
Bill.
If Bill lived in L.A., it'd be easier. He could run.
Maybe he's doing something. Maybe he's doing something right. Just listen to what Dan Lathan said on Bill Simmons' podcast. She must be doing something unbelievable to him.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's one way to
Yeah,
dream it.
I think that's probably right.
Also, if you're a Celtics fan, I'm not letting you on these phone lines, okay? I'm just saying. This guy was like, oh, I know. I'm a Celtics fan.
Celtics fan?
Oh, no, I hung up. We're not putting you on.
Yeah, no, we're not
I
doing
love the
that.
Lakers
Not
too much.
doing
Not
that.
happening.
Here's Seth. Hey, Seth, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Yeah, the Celtics suck. And I just have some advice for the Lakers. How about don't shoot 10 3-pointers in a row with nobody under the basket?
Well, who's going to go to the basket?
Yeah, that's weird, though. Seth, you have a good point. They didn't attack the rim at all.
They did not
in
at
that
all.
fourth quarter.
And they could have. They were just chucking threes.
That's Luka's whole game. Get to the basket, kick it out to somebody wide open for
In
a
fairness,
three. And
Luka
he's
missed a
not doing it.
layup, and so did LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, they but easy ones. Here's Kathy. Hey, Kathy, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hi, guys. Thank
Hi.
you for all the great years.
Thank
hey,
you.
Go Lakers for tomorrow. Can't wait. Can't wait for that game. But I want to talk to you when you guys were talking about Al Pacino and his great roles the
Yes.
other day. Remember?
Yeah.
You forgot a big one. You forgot one big one. Dog Day Afternoon.
Yeah, no, Dog Day
it's great.
Afternoon is amazing. That's an
It's
amazing movie.
absolutely amazing. That's it.
All right, thanks, Kathy.
Bye.
Yeah, Dog Day After. We were talking about Al Pacino's, the idea of his
Yeah, his
apex, his
birthday,
peak.
right?
Yeah. It was his birthday. We talked about his peak. Ireland, what did you settle on for his peak?
Scarface.
Yeah, and I think I kind of go along with that. I think Dog Day Afternoon is a little too early in his career for it to be his peak.
The truth is, his peak was probably The Godfather. Was his first movie.
Nowhere to
Godfather
go but
2,
down,
I think.
yeah.
Godfather 2, I would say.
Yeah, well, but I mean, he's been great in everything.
Yeah.
How about 2 for the money?
2 for the money.
Remember that movie?
Not only do we remember
Yeah.
that movie, the guy that movie is about, the Matthew McConaughey
Right.
character, is a guy named Brandon Lang,
Yeah.
who used to be our
That's right.
guy. And
This is incredible.
By the way, Chris, his record, we said, give us Brandon, give us one lock.
Give us the
every
lock
week.
of the week.
His record one year was 3-15. And
he kept coming on.
Yeah.
He's still available. We'll
I'm
get him
sure
on.
he's available.
We're asking him for one pick.
Just one
and
pick.
he goes 3-15.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
The amazing thing is he came on for the 17th week and the
Yeah.
18th week. That's crazy.
And I think we made a running joke out of going the other
Oh,
way.
yeah,
on it.
absolutely.
Yeah, it was nuts. Here's Blake. Hey, Blake, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
John, Mason, love you guys. Thanks for all you've done for LA all these years.
This is like a
But
goodbye
I'll say,
tribute?
It does sound
Well,
like it.
we only got a
Adam
month
Silver,
left. Chris.
no.
Oh, you're fine.
Adam Silver's on the phone with all these refs coming up saying, hey, you lost that game for us. Make sure you put LeBron and the Lakers and Luka through to Game 6. Give us a chance to come back. I mean, that was a trip. That was a god-awful call. And how is Rudy not thrown out of that game for elbowing LeBron. In
Michael
the back.
thought that too. Michael
that's a
thought
good
that
idea,
when
yeah.
Gobert drove that elbow in the back of LeBron's neck that he should have been thrown out. I'm against anybody being thrown out. Fine him, give him text, do whatever you want, but let's not take people off the court.
It's definitely a tech, but he shouldn't be thrown.
Yeah. Julio, you're on Sports Graffiti. Julio,
Hey.
go.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on,
I just
Julio?
want to go back to the point you guys were making yesterday about Belichick and his girlfriend not having anything in common or to talk about. Honestly, it's perfect because he's old. He's probably taking naps every 10 seconds, and she just wants to be on her phone the whole time anyway. So I think it's perfect. And, John, to your point also, I'm part of the 5%. Go
Boy.
Lakers.
Go,
All right,
Julio.
there you go. Yeah, just
here's-
taking naps, and she's on her phone on TikTok.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Here's David. Hey, David, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys, 2 quick questions. First, should Dalton Connect be getting playing time to give him the offensive boost that the bench has not been able to provide? And second question, John, you said that the Oklahoma City game call was the worst call you'd ever seen. What was the worst call, that or the one we just saw on Sunday in Minnesota?
Well, throwing Luka out of a 108-107 game with 7 minutes to go was the worst piece of officiating I personally have ever seen. That is awful. That's when I said that. The trip was bad, but I wasn't, like we said yesterday, Mace, I wasn't 100% sure the trip was a foul. The NBA has now come out and said JJ was right. It was a foul.
Correct.
I don't care.
Yeah. Do you care now about that foul?
But
it turned it all around, Mace. Don't you understand?
Yeah. Throwing a star player out of a game for, in essence, yelling at a fan was stupid.
What about the Hawkeye camera? Did you know the Hawkeye camera existed?
No, it was like the Zapruder film. It was fantastic.
That thing came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden we saw
It's like,
hand-on-hand
we're going to get
contact.
LeBron no matter what. Let's go to the ceiling camera.
Here is Eric. Eric, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
So I'm a lifelong Celtics fan. Love
I'm
the
sorry.
Celtics.
What happened?
Hold on. Relax.
Okay, we'll relax for a second.
This guy's running the
The
show. I like it.
Lakers, love the rivalry, but Minnesota in 5.
Oh, please.
Boston.
Yeah. See,
I mean, there's a good shot at that. I mean,
Did that guy lie to get through? He must have lied to get through.
He was on Bluetooth their speaker, and I tell people, if you're on Bluetooth their speaker, kill the radio in the background. I do
Right.
my whole thing.
Okay.
You guys heard the calls. It sounded like
Yes.
crap. And I said, hey, man, you're on Bluetooth their speaker. I can't put you. He's like, I'm a Celtics fan. I'm like, I'm definitely not going to put you on. And then he called back. He goes, I pulled over, took my phone out of Bluetooth their
Good.
speaker just to call.
Good. I'm
and
glad,
then put it in there.
I'm glad
I
they're
thought-
following your rules.
Very sneaky.
First, I thought she said he was a fan of the Blue Review.
Well, he should be a fan
Oh,
of the
I'm
Blue
sure
Review.
he is.
Who isn't
Every
a fan
day
of the
at
Blue
8:30 to
Review?
8:55 on the ESPN
Blue
YouTube channel.
Review.
Only problem with the Blue
Review.
Review today, Chris, Greg began by saying it was Wednesday when nobody
Yeah,
understood
true.
it.
Really?
I don't know
No,
what's
Tuesday.
No. There's a tweet. We'll get into it later.
Chris, you're on Sports Graffiti. Chris, go.
Go Lakers. Don't skip leg day. Morales, you better get Mason and Ireland back.
They're
So I
not
gotta
gone.
say
They're
that.
here.
They're right here.
For one more month, you got us, Chris.
Better get us
here.
One
It's
more
actually
month.
two.
I don't think it's
58
one. Yeah, it's 2 months, I think.
58
technically.
days, 1 hour,
Oh, it's 2
48
months in.
minutes.
Almost 2 months.
Almost
58
2 months,
days.
yeah.
I'm here.
Down to the wire.
You guys are fine.
Famous last words. You're fine. You're fine. You're
What
fine.
are we going to do? The Greg Bergman show?
Exactly.
You've been saying it all day.
You want
Yeah,
to?
you're getting ready.
One more. Here's Jeff. Hey, Jeff, you're on Sports Graffiti. Go.
Hey, guys. Great show. Love listening to you guys. I got 2 things, man. First one, I'm so sick and tired of watching these millionaires, NBA paid players complaining about every single freaking call. Every officiating call.
Yes.
You know, I mean,
It
every
is annoying.
tic-tac touch, everything.
Yep.
It's a complaining. It's just it filters down to the college level and the kids, and all they see is these stars complaining, and that's what they do. You watch high school games, you watch college games. It's all just complaining. I mean, if these guys, I mean, if they get called for a foul, tell me they wouldn't complain about it if it was on the other end.
No, they will complain about every single foul. None of these
By the way,
players ever
Jeff,
committed
you know
a foul.
that no NBA player has ever committed a foul.
Yes.
You know that,
Exactly.
right?
Luka
gets the call and he still
when you
complains.
complain about every single one, right? And then the second thing I got, I mean, I hate to say it, I love you guys for your loyalty, but Lakers are done. I hope they get one more game, but the reason I say they're done is just, I mean, the stars are playing too much, and they're tired at the end of games. Minnesota's bench is too deep. I mean, you can put in Gabe Vincent, you can put in Vanderbilt, you can put in, Dorian Finney-Smith, but at the end of the day, Dante DiVincenzo, Naz Reid, Julius Randle, they still have scorers when Anthony Edwards is hitting.
Hey, Jeff, I want you to remember this. Yeah. Hey, Jeff, I'll talk to you from Minnesota on Friday.
Yeah, that's right.
Thanks for the call.
Don't be a wet blanket.
Don't
Jeff.
be a Romo.
Yeah.
Don't go.
Hey.
Don't pack up. Don't pack up your truck and head to Puerto Rico.
Well, the Romo's
Where's
fine,
the
but the wet
splash, Mace?
blanket? God.
Well, I mean, that was very wet blankety.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
not,
we're
by
all
the way, it's
enthusiastic
very
here.
against your personality type to give up. I don't think
I
I've-
don't.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
give
don't-
up.
When was the last time you quit like this?
The Dodgers aren't in first place. You giving up on them
Hell
too?
no, man. They're winning, okay? They actually got potential. The Lakers, I'm off.
She's off. All right.
Give me Coquito.
He's very excited to join us. Luke Robitaille is going to join us next. And when it's over, he'll be happy. All right. In the meantime, hey, it's Mother's Day, a week from Saturday. So listen, I'm going to help you out right now. I love my mom. You see her, you've seen her at events, and she comes to our Mandy Awards and our softball game, all that stuff. She is the best. Her and not stepdad Leo, two of my favorite people. And honestly, my mom has been the guiding force of my life. And, she does everything to make me happy. So I am returning the favor. This year, I'm sending happy flowers for a happy Mother's Day from the Bouquets Company. That's short for bouquets. And right now, pay attention. I got you 25% off your order so you can send some happy, too. Bouquets aren't just any flowers. Their flowers are cut fresh from the best farms, so they're bigger, brighter, and last way longer. Some even grow on the side of a volcano. Mom, you can wow her with a bright, happy bouquet, or go to the Bouquets flower subscription so she gets fresh blooms and major joy on repeat. It's easy. I pick my bouquet, delivery date, done. And with 25% off, why stop with mom? You can grab some for your wife, your aunt, your grandma too. Look, guys, you cannot forget mom. Mother's Day, May 11th, a week from Saturday. Order your Bouquets now. Go to Bouquets.com. That's BOUQS.com. Use my promo code ESPN for 25% off. That's Bouquets. Promo code ESPN. Mason, Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The most followed sports radio station in the world.
In the world. That's right. In the world.
710 ESPN.
You know it. Yeah. Tell your friends.
At ESPN Los Angeles on Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch.
We're naturally entertaining.
Yes. LA's mega sports station. 710 ESPN.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
All right, listen up. Whether you're out for a walk, hitting the gym, or just tackling your day, in this LA heat, chafing is no joke. Take my word for it. That's why you need Highlands Chafing Relief. This stuff is a game changer. Goes on like a cream, dries like a powder, and stays put even through sweat and water. No greasy mess, just all-day protection. If you've already got some chafing, Highlands soothes it fast with aloe, shea butter, and tea tree oil. Don't let chafing slow you down. Grab Highlands Chafing Relief at Walmart or Target right now.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Flashy discounts, gimmicky sales? Don't fall for it. At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, we give you honest, wholesale pricing all year long. No bogus markups, no tricks, just the best floors at the best prices. Call 866-62-FLOOR. No sale beats wholesale. Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, check them out at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net or call them at 866-62-FLOOR.
For the best prices on hardwood, carpet, and more, call 866-62-FLOOR. Summer breeze.
Quarter after 1 p.m. on a live imaging Tuesday on the home of LA Kings hockey. Kings Game 5 tonight. Coverage begins at 6:30 p.m. You'll hear it here on 710 a.m. and in crystal clear digital audio on the all-new ESPN LA app. Your home of the Los Angeles Kings against those scumbag stinking Edmonton Oilers. You know who's not a scumbag? The great Luke Robitaille.
The
legendary.
He is always thrilled to be on the show with us. And he's surprised when he gets a good question.
Huh?
Hey, Luke, what's going on, man? Welcome.
That's awesome. You guys are good with the sounds.
Yeah, well, anytime.
doing good?
Yeah, anytime you. Well, I'm glad you're doing good because I really don't know how you can keep it together. How any of you guys keep it together. It's 3-1. I was flying back from Minnesota with the Lakers, and I had your game on my iPad, and they get to the third period, and it's 3-1, and I'm feeling good, and then. These guys, McDavid and Draisaitl, are like the villain in Halloween. You can't kill them. How frustrating, or maybe not frustrating, but how surprised were you that they came back in the game 4 the other night?
I'm not sure we're surprised. You kind of know you have to keep playing, and that's the way our game is, and it's one of those. You look back, when it happens, you have emotions. So then you look back and you start studying films and you look at the data. And you're like, man, we were right there. It hit a skate and goes in. It's out of your control. Then you're like, it's 3-2, and like 99 times out of 100, the guy will chip it out. And somehow Bouchard made a really good play on Byfield. He got lucky and stayed in the zone. You're like, that's it. If that puck goes out, we win and we're up 3-1. But that's that's sports. That's why you got to play the games, and every play matters. So our guys will learn from it, and we really do believe we've been the better team. We just got to go out there now and win tonight. That's what matters. You got to put it behind you.
So, Luke, when this is going on, whether it's Edmonton or here, and they've scored late in a couple of these games, where are you actually watching? What's going through your mind? Are you pacing? What's it like?
The first game I was in the press box with our guys, and then I figured I'd change my luck. We had a suite, and both times it sucks. There's no other way. There's no other way to go about it. It sucks when it happens, and then you're like, we're in sports, so we know you got to turn the page and be ready. Like, our guys will be ready tonight, and we know we're the better team, so we got to go out there and just execute for 60 minutes. A lot of people are talking like, you guys are trying to sit back, and it's more like our guys are trying to contain two of the best players in the world, so we just got to do a better job at it.
So that's what I was going to kind of get to, because the Edmonton has pulled the goalie 3 times, and they scored 3 times in those. What can you do? Is it be more aggressive later on instead of what you're talking about, sitting back? Because when you're aggressive, when they're consistently in Edmonton's zone, so what is the fix there?
Yeah, we actually have been aggressive. I mean, when they pulled their goalie, it's like I said, like, we had the puck. It just got to come out, and it didn't come out. And it does happen. The guy got a little bit of a lucky play, and then, it's one little missed coverage here and there, and bang, it's in your net. But it happens on their side, too. So it's 2 really good teams. I mean, to think that we were going to sweep them is probably not reasonable. What we have to do now is focus on tonight, and you make sure there's adjustment that our coach is going to do tonight, and then we're going to come out there and then be the better team. That's what we got to do. We are better, than them. We just got to go out there and execute.
You guys have been ahead way more minutes in the series. We're talking to Luke Robitaille. Luke, explain something to me. Mason and I we always say we're not hockey fans, we're Kings fans. We just watch when you guys play. So
Which I love, by the way.
Yeah, we don't know the sport as well as obviously you do, or a lot of like diehard Kings fans. But there's one thing that keeps happening that I want you to try and shed some light on. When they pull the goalie, I noticed that our guys, Byfield did it the other night. I love Byfield, but the other night he tried to score on a really long shot into the empty net. And in the game the other night that in Edmonton, when we lost before that, same thing. The Kings had 3 shots at the empty net, and they missed it. And every time they miss, they call icing, and the puck comes back, and then Kemper has to defend right away because it's in our zone again. Would it be, and this, again, is a question coming from a dumb guy, but would it be smarter to not try and score on the empty net? What should you do there?
Yeah, it's not a bad question, by the way. It's nothing. So It's funny. Like when I was a player, okay, we were never allowed to shoot on an empty net until we crossed the red line. So it's not an icing, okay? Then somewhere along the line in the mid 2010, after Billy Beane made his movie, data started coming into our game. So the data shows, which is people much smarter than myself, probably you guys too, by the way, but
obviously,
saying the data shows that you should always try an empty net from anywhere because it improves your odds to win the game. The odds of missing the goal is less than so forth and so forth. And then if you're up by 2 goals, you keep doing it. So in our game now, everybody keeps trying from everywhere. The minute they have a shot, they try to hit it. It just literally happens for the first, 3 out of 4 games, we have missed a net, which if you go back during the year, it seemed to hit something and so forth, and we didn't. So the odds are we keep doing it. Tonight we'll score in the empty net. There'll be game over. And it's kind of funny, but it really is down to that.
So the Kings have won a league best 33 home games this year, and I would imagine are those harmonica ladies going to play again tonight for the national anthem?
Hope so.
You know it.
Good.
You know it.
Good.
Can you fly them to Edmonton?
Yeah.
We should. They're a little tired. It's hard just to get them here.
Right. Luke, I would imagine Mace mentioned the stat about you guys winning more home games. I would imagine, based that this is now a 2-2 series, if I go back to early in your playing career, even back a little farther, like in the 70s and 80s when Marcel and Dave Taylor and Charlie Simmer were playing, the crowd would literally cheer for 10 minutes standing when the Kings took the ice. They would go crazy. Are you expecting that type of a reaction tonight, now that the series is tied, now that it's tight? You've had great home ice all year. Are you thinking this might be the loudest crowd of the year?
I really do believe the Kings fans are so loyal. Over the years, they've been incredible. I believe tonight they're going to come in and they're going to be all out into what, and they understand. I think it's going to be awesome for our guys to get that boost.
Yeah, the environment.
By the way, we got to discuss. Hey, guys, we got to discuss something.
Okay.
This is serious, though.
Okay.
So last week when I hung up from you guys.
Yep.
I don't know which one of you two said something about Marty McSorley looking a little rough.
I did not. That's Ireland. Must have
No,
been
I don't know.
Who picked on Marty McSorley?
It's Morales.
It's
Morales. He's a troll, Luke.
He's a troll. What did he say about Marty?
Who was it?
No, it's Chris Morales. As a matter of fact, Chris is here today. See if you can find him, Laura. But he's a professional troll. Oh, he called you?
He said he would like to come in and have a one-to-one talk and explain to him all the injuries and maybe show him all the injuries that have happened. And then maybe just explain to him how life really is.
Yeah. Marty should come in. He should bring his bent stick.
I kind of agree.
He should whack him in the head.
Yeah. But by the way, he would never be more popular, Luke, if he came in here and roughed up Morales.
That's one guy you don't want to mess with. Marty McSorley's the wrong
guy. Yeah, I was going to say,
guy.
If you were going to pick on anyone in the history of the Kings franchise, Marty might be literally the last guy. Either him or...
He called me. He called me that afternoon. He goes, "Hey, Lucky," he goes, "Did you listen after you hung up?" I go, "No, I had to go in a meeting." He goes, "One of the guys made fun of me." He goes, "I'd like to go meet him personally." I'm like, "Absolutely." I'm sure the boys will love that.
That's incredible. That is
awesome.
Where's Morales?
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting that Chris has magically
he's
disappeared.
We can't find him all of a sudden.
He's hiding behind the Zamboni, Luke. He was here 10 minutes ago. Oh my God!
That is very funny. Very funny.
When you come in next week for the second series, because you're going to go on. You're going to go on. Bring Marty with you.
Bring
Marty. Yeah.
Yeah, and tell him he doesn't have to wear his gloves. Gloves off, Luke.
Yeah, gloves are off all the way.
All right, man.
All right.
Hey, most important
Go
thing.
get him tonight.
Get him tonight, Luke. Get him. We're right behind you,
all right,
man.
boys.
All right, have a great night.
Go,
See you.
Kings, go.
Thanks, Luke. Go, Kings, go.
You know what I'm talking about, that question I asked, right? How we always try and score on the empty net.
Yeah.
No, it was a good question.
Yeah, no, he said it was a good question.
I love the way
but now he says it doesn't make sense to me. I wish they would stop doing it. It doesn't sound like they're gonna.
No.
It sounds like the analytics say shoot it.
Right.
But
If
it's hard.
If Byfield would have gotten it out of their zone, this may not have happened. And I love the way they said you have to pass the red line before you shoot. That was the way it should be.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Oh,
as soon as he
look who's back now.
Luke Robitaille looking for
Chris,
you.
We were looking for you. We
Luke
couldn't
had a
find
message
you.
for you.
Luke says that Marty McSorley called him after
really?
you ripped him on the air.
Well, he doesn't look good.
Right. That's
Again,
he's listening
you
right now.
Marty,
I don't care.
Right,
Why do I
Marty's
care?
coming in on
Good.
Tuesday. He's gonna
He's
gonna whack
coming
you
in
the
with
head.
his.
I hope so.
Hey, he's gonna. You almost died. He's gonna finish the job
Yeah.
if you keep this.
No,
up.
By the way,
at
it
the
wasn't
end.
just me. Cappy also agreed at the moment. He didn't look his best.
Right.
Oh, come on.
That's
Marty.
like the wrong
Yeah,
guy
don't-
to mess
don't
with.
pick
What's
on
he
Marty.
gonna do? What's he gonna do?
You know what he's
Cross-check me?
No, you know what he's
Maybe.
famous for?
Yeah.
Beating the crap
Beating
out of
people
people.
up.
If
By
you
the
were going
way,
to pick
first
on
of all-
one guy in the history of the Kings franchise, he's the last
By the
guy.
way, you don't look that good. You look like a guy who almost died.
No, I know. 129, by the way. If Marty McSorley beats me up, that's amazing.
Oh, it's a great bet.
Yeah.
Great bet.
And
I want Marty McSorley to co-host the Mandy's or the Cappies, whatever we call him next
Whatever
year.
we
Will
call
he
him.
do that?
I would imagine. Well, I don't know. He's
really-
not
by the
happy
way,
with
Are
you
you
right
saying
now.
Marty McSorley's got nothing going on that he
No,
would co-host?
Chris,
Marty would be great, but
if-
I don't think he's going to do anything with you.
I am
think he
dead. I'm dead serious about this. Okay,
Yeah.
you're going to think I'm kidding, but you when I tell you this, you'll know that I'm being serious.
Right.
If you change the name of the Mandy's to the Cappies, Mason will quit.
No, I know. That's why I keep
Yeah,
telling
no, I
you.
will
quit
walk
What about
out.
the
the
Masons?
station.
No, I don't
What
think
about
it
the
should be
what?
anybody's name because we're not going to be here forever. It's supposed to last beyond us.
Well, you're definitely not going to be here forever.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, we
I-
might not be here for
we're-
the next Mandy's.
Exactly.
No,
We might make it.
John's definitely going to be here for the next
Yeah,
Mandy's.
you never
The-
know with me.
What could we call him? Who could we name him after? The McSorleys.
The McSorleys. Yeah,
The Lukes.
that's good.
Why not the Lukes? Have
Now,
them do it.
now, see, for all those years that you said my bits didn't resonate, look at
Yeah.
that. Luke Robitaille just referenced a
Well,
bit.
you know, he said. I
just-
wish
you
you were
pissed
here.
Marty
He
off.
said McSorley called him as soon as you said that.
I love it.
And Luke said, "I don't know what you're talking about. After I hang up with Mason in Ireland, I go into a meeting. He goes, some guy, one of those guys, is ripping the way I look. I want to come in and meet him.
Just like Cappy says, everybody listens to this radio station.
That is true.
You don't see them ripping Fred.
Yep.
Or who does
Who
Fred
is-
do the
who-
show?
who's
Fred.
Fred?
Who's that?
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
Friends. Does he have someone else with him?
Oh, and friends.
No, that's Clinton and Friends.
That's
Mornings,
Clinton and
7
Friends,
Hey, kiddos.
Yeah. Kiddos. All right, coming up next for you. Shador is a Cleveland Brown in a crowded quarterback room, but does he have a better option? And Martha Stewart made a stunning admission that I do not believe at all. In the meantime.
Are you going to solicit or am I?
Oh, you solicit
Do
away.
you want to solicit? We
no.
can solicit together if you want.
Okay, sure. Let's solicit together.
Right now. You start.
Right now, caller number 7.
I'll come on the back end.
877-710-ESPN.
Don't look at me like that, Laura. You get a pair of tickets to go see. Maybe Marty McSorley will beat the drum again tonight. The LA Kings against those scumbag stinking Edmonton Oilers for Game 5 at Crypto.com Arena. A must-win, kind of, for the LA Kings.
Okay,
caller number 7 right now. 877-710-ESPN. We might put you on the air, and Mace might ask you who you pick.
Yeah.
Not only for tonight, but for tomorrow night, too.
That's right. That's right. You
So
never
call
know.
now. Talk to Laura. Say, hey, honey. Don't say honey.
Don't
But just
say honey.
Hey,
What
hun.
year is it?
Hey, hun. Hey, hun.
No, hun is also
You can't
not
do
okay.
hun?
No,
No.
don't do hun
Can
or
you say,
honey.
what's up, girl?
Yeah,
No,
that's fine.
Well, sure,
Okay.
that's fine.
Say, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
Are you really going to Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
And are you going to come back with a ring? You do that right now.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Caller
You're
7
right.
at 877-710-ESPN. You could win now, Jack.
Oh, that's actually Laura. Isn't your anniversary like May the 5th?
yeah, it is.
May the 5th, and you're
Good
going to
move.
be in Puerto Rico together. Yeah, I remember that, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Put a
And
ring on it?
Is
No.
that the time?
No.
Is that what
it
you're
maybe
thinking?
happening?
Oh,
No, it's in your mind, isn't it?
It
Well,
is.
just a
You're
little
thinking
bit.
about it.
Oh,
Thinking about it.
Chris is going down on one knee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, did you know that Goodwill Southern California is more than just amazing thrift finds? They are transforming lives with job training, career placement, and support services for veterans, youth, and individuals overcoming barriers to employment. Every single donation and purchase fuels these life-changing programs. So next time you donate or you shop, you're not just decluttering, you're empowering someone's future. For more on how you can help, go to powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. That's powerofwork.goodwillsocal.org. Brought to you by GSC Verizon Skill Forward. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental cars.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? It's just better for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
Ireland here for Thrive Cybersecurity. We all know in sports that defense wins games and turnovers kill you. That's also true in business. The truth is 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. Don't let that happen to you. Remember this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Thrive starts with a comprehensive cyber risk assessment. Their security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. It's not a matter of if, it's when. Get ready. Visit thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Play defense, use Thrive, and protect your business.
Vivid Seats is your ultimate destination for basketball and hockey this season. With a game-changing rewards program and an unbeatable selection of tickets, they make it easy for every fan to watch their favorite teams and players in action. Catch every one-timer and buzzer-beating 3 live and in person from your favorite seat. Plus, every ticket is backed by a 100% buyer guarantee, giving you peace of mind with every purchase. Don't miss out. Visit vividseats.com or download the app today. Vivid Seats, the official ticketing partner of ESPN.
This is a story of the one. As a maintenance specialist for university housing, he knows college students can major in wear and tear. Plus, housing so many students doesn't leave a lot of room to house all the supplies he needs. That's where Grainger comes in. With over 1 million industrial-grade products and fast, dependable delivery, Grainger carries the quality products he needs so he doesn't have to. From a new door hinge to a whole new faucet. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Adam Schefter here. When the draft clock is ticking, you've got to pick the best talent, regardless of position, to fit your team's needs. Well, if you're hiring for your business, you want to find the best talent for any of your roles. That's why you need ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter's powerful technology hustles to find qualified candidates for your job immediately. And if you see a standout candidate, ZipRecruiter lets you personally invite them to apply. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/sports. That's ZipRecruiter.com/sports.
The sports calendar is heating up, and with ESPN Bet Sportsbook, you can go from checking news to stats to placing bets in a couple of taps. Stream games, bet live, and get exclusive offers when you link your ESPN account. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
He just liked them. Yeah.
Listen, pool boys come in and use
Yeah, no.
I was going to say, Chris, never
Never
distrust the pool boy.
137 on a live imaging Tuesday. Mason and Ireland, the Greg Bergman Show. Jesus is in Mid-City. He was caller number 7. Jesus, are you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Jesus, what's going on, man?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Now, Jesus, now, the most important question, Jesus, is can you actually attend the Kings game?
Of course. I live in Mid-City. That's like 30 minutes
Oh,
from me.
beautiful. Jesus.
Nice, man.
Laura said you were nervous for coming on the radio. Why?
It's my first time.
Congratulations,
You're doing
Jesus.
well so far.
You'll never forget your first time, Jesus.
Jesus, how do you
Never
feel about
that.
how do you feel about the Lakers tomorrow night?
Oh, my goodness. Well, they got to stop AE.
No, there you
They
go.
do. That's not easy.
No, that's not easy.
Jesus, congratulations.
No.
Who are
Way
you
to
gonna
go,
take-
Jesus.
Who are you going to
Enjoy
take to
the
the
game,
game,
man.
Who are you going to take to the game tonight?
I'm going with my girlfriend.
Oh,
Awesome.
That a boy.
What's her
Have
name?
a blast,
Good for
Jesus.
you.
What's her
Yes, sir.
name, Jesus? Come on, man.
Jennifer.
Oh, Jennifer.
Jennifer,
Jesus.
welcome. Welcome to Crypto.com
Aye.
Arena.
Oh, that's who that email belongs to. She made sure she got them tickets.
Congratulations, Jesus.
All right,
Way to go,
Jesus. Congrats, man. Have fun.
Have fun at the game.
Why are you trying to run off Jesus?
I wasn't trying to run him off.
I had more
Hey,
questions.
we got people to get to.
Yeah,
here.
we got
things to
get
talk about.
Oh, you do?
We're in the middle
What do you
of
got?
a bunch of stuff.
Is it Marty McSorley on the line?
No,
he'll be in next
He'll be
week
in
to
I
visit
can't
you.
wait.
next week.
We're gonna bang sticks.
Yeah. Boy.
Wow, now.
So what did you have, Ireland?
I'm going to miss that one.
Something you wanted to get
Okay,
to.
I got something.
Look at the option.
Because he gets it.
So, Shador Sanders fell down the draft. He's went in the 5th round. He's got a crowded quarterback room in Cleveland. The Toronto Argonauts are interested in Shador Sanders.
Yeah,
Does it
they
make
are.
any sense for him to say, you know what? I don't want to be the 3rd quarterback in Cleveland. I want to be the 1st quarterback in Toronto and prove everybody in the NFL wrong.
I think there may be some truth to that. Think about other people that have done that. Nobody wanted to let Warren Moon play quarterback. He
Yep.
went to Canada. Nobody thought Doug Flutie could do it. He went to Canada. Joe Theismann went to Canada. A lot of different guys have done that to kind of prove their mettle. So I wouldn't be shocked if it happened. And there is no guarantee that he's making the Browns anyway. They
Right.
have like 7 quarterbacks there.
They've got a loaded room. Yeah.
So if you were him, Mace, would you go? Because that was a great point you made. I haven't thought about that.
I think I'd be gone. No, if it's only, I'd sign for 1 year. 1 year, put up a blockbuster season, come into the draft as a top 10 pick a year from now.
In the last 30 years, when was the last time you've heard of guys coming from the CFL back to the NFL? They're not going to the CFL and saying, "Oh, we really need that quarterback." What was it? I think it was just Kurt Warner was in the CFL, right? Maybe
Arena Football League.
Yeah,
Arena, or he might maybe whatever. Like Doug Flutie and Warren Moon, those are in the 80s, 90s. That was a long time ago.
Rocket Ismail,
yeah, but also he was a punt returner for the most part.
Right.
But at the same time, this just doesn't happen. If he goes to over there, he may not come back.
So what just happened with Morales? Like he said something about a public figure, and the public figure hears it and responds to it. Did you guys see this? What happened in Buffalo yesterday?
No.
Buffalo Bills GM is a guy named Brandon Bean. Okay, DeAndre's got it, Mace. And he was driving around listening to sports radio, and the 2 guys were complaining that the Bills didn't draft any wide receivers. We don't have any wide receivers. We let Stephon Diggs go. We let Gabe Davis go. What are the Bills doing? And Brandon Bean was not having it. He picked up his phone and called the show cold, and here it is.
No, it was. I was just listening to the last few minutes of your show before I came on, waiting on here.
All right.
Sounds like 2018 all over with you guys.
Well, how so?
Well, you guys were bitching in 2018 about Josh Allen. You guys wanted Josh Rosen, and now you guys are bitching that we don't have a receiver. I don't get it. Like, we just hold on, let me talk. We just scored 30 points in a row for 8 straight games. A year ago, I get you guys asking why we didn't have receivers, but I don't understand it now. You just saw us lead the league in points when you add all the postseason. No one scored more points than the Buffalo Bills, including the Super Bowl champions. So you just saw us do it without Stephon Diggs, same group. How is this group not better than last year's group? Our job is to score points and win games. Where do we need to get better? Defense. We did that. So I get it. You got to have a show, and you got to have something to bitch about. But bitching about wide receiver is one of the dumbest arguments I've heard.
Now, do you think more or less of this GM for doing that?
I love it.
I think it's
too.
great.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Good for him. A lot of people were saying, Mace, the old argument is don't punch down.
Yeah, right.
You're the GM of the Bills. You don't need
And
to worry
he's
about And this guy was not having it.
Right.
He's like, you cannot criticize us for that.
Yes.
I
say good for him. By the way, it is a ridiculous criticism. Clearly, they didn't draft apparently a wide receiver in the draft. The thing I think is interesting is that he was on hold and heard this whole conversation. So like for example, if we had McVay McVay's coming on Thursday, if we
ripping
bitched about a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
before that, Sean might react like this guy did.
They were basically asking for it. If you're talking about it before he was supposed to come on, you're basically saying this is what I want to talk about.
Maybe they did it on purpose, but they also didn't sound prepared for it.
Yeah,
right.
no.
No, I think he surprised him.
Is that from WGR?
I didn't look.
It's the Tom and Bobo show. I know that.
It was from WGR.
The sports radio. That's the sports radio Buffalo over there in Buffalo.
Oh, is that right?
Are they a CMM client?
No.
Oh,
they were at one point many years ago.
Are they a good Karma brand station?
No.
I
believe they're an Odyssey radio station.
Okay.
But more GMs should be doing that. Like if Rob Pelinka, after Sports Graffiti, when all those people started talking about Rob should just call in. Just call in
Rob,
and say, hey,
877-710 ESPN.
Don't see it happening,
Yeah.
but after we shock the world and move into the second round, you never know, Laura.
All right, coming up next for you, going to do some...
She's going to have a ring when she comes back.
Yeah, that's
Why
right.
are you guys... Everybody's talking about this.
Ding dong. Hello.
Need something.
Yep.
I have
Don't
rings.
listen to him, Laura.
You
I
know
have
that
rings.
their anniversary is May the 5th.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in Puerto Rico.
Cinco de Mayo is your anniversary?
Yeah.
Why did you say that with such surprise?
A
lot of people get after it on Cinco de Mayo.
This, by the way, one of my
after it
favorite Donna Mashansky mom moments. She apparently in Ohio, it's not really a thing. So she came in and said she saw a story about Cinco de Mayo on the news and said, "My brother's birthday is May the 5th." She said, "Is your brother's birthday always on Cinco de Mayo?"
That a girl, Donna.
Yes, it is. What's up, fools? Next, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Okay, Laker fans, you know I'm at every Laker game, and now there's a new MVP on the sidelines, Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. Pro Baller is a natural, healthy alternative to those synthetic high-crash energy drinks. Pro Baller is packed with ultra-premium ingredients like organic agave nectar, electrolytes, biotin, essential B vitamins like B3, B5, B6, B12, all the Bs. Plus, it delivers 102 milligrams of natural caffeine to keep you energized without the crash. And right now, you can rep the squad with the limited edition Lakers can, available for a short time only. Looks great, tastes even better, keeps you locked in longer. So if you want to feel sharper, stronger, and more locked in, grab the drink that fuels the Lakers. Pro Baller is available at Costco, select convenience stores, and online at Amazon. Pro Baller Energy Drinks, champions choose clean energy.
The first round series between the Kings and the Oilers is tied at 2. And now the series shifts back to LA for Game 5, where the Kings were victorious in Games 1 and 2.
Centering pass, score! Ogle to Brent Clark. It's another power play goal!
It's the Kings and the Oilers in a pivotal Game 5 in Los Angeles. Listen live at 7 on 710 ESPN and the new ESPN LA app.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gatt today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergatt.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergatt.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergatt.com.
Do you have trouble getting in and out of the bathtub? Are you afraid you'll slip and fall entering or exiting a tub? Safe Step walk-in tubs can transform your bathtub from an area of concern to a calming refuge. Call them today at 1-800-731-4558 and save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs and showers are proudly made in Tennessee and offer an ultra-low step-in, avoiding that difficult climb over a traditional bathtub wall. They also offer a variety of therapeutic benefits that may help soothe your aching muscles and joints, increasing your mobility, boosting your energy, and improving your sleep. Safe Step walk-in tubs are designed to easily fit your existing tub space and are often installed in as little as 1 day. Just dial 1-800-731-4558 today to save $1,600 and receive a free shower package. That's 1-800-731-4558 for a free no-obligation consultation and to save $1,600. Safe Step walk-in tubs. Safety never felt so good.
All the flowers had to die.
evolve or die. That's what I said.
That is true. 13 minutes in front of 2 o'clock. DeAndre evolves. He's doing Lakers Talk Daily.
Yes, he is.
What's up, Big D?
What's going on? Monday through Friday on the
Young D.
Yeah, Monday through Friday, by the way, on the ESPN Los Angeles YouTube channel. And by the way, have you heard of Underdog? You got to download that Underdog Fantasy app, man. I'm telling you right now. If you download it, you get a special promo code using ESPN LA. You get a special offer to up to $1,000 with bonus cash when you make your first deposit.
Really?
Bam!
Awesome.
Look at
Wow.
that. How'd you do on your picks last
That's
night?
a good deal.
You know, it's all right. You know, just have fun playing Underdog. You know, I didn't hit, but let me tell you something. It's all good because I had a lot of
What time does the report post every day?
In the morning time.
Oh, in the morning time.
Imagine starting your morning with DeAndre. I know I would. Speaking of which, hit the thing.
What's Up, Fool is brought to you by Dos Hombres Mezcal. It's fate. It's friendship. It's Mezcal. Dos Hombres.
Let's go, McSorley. I'm ready. Take it away
No,
for
you are not ready.
You're not
You think
ready
he can
for
still
Marty
move?
Oh, my God.
You are making such a big mistake.
You think he's going to left wing hook me?
I think he's going to right wing hook you, left wing hook you, and drop you like a bag
Tell
of
you
rocks.
what, he's going to wind up in the penalty box. I know that much.
What if we tell
He's
him I'm
gonna
a heart
toss you
patient?
around
Could be
and make
boarding.
you
We're going to
feel
leave
bad.
that part out.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. I got to tell him I'm a heart patient. We don't need him killing me.
You almost died. You know?
Debatable.
Couple of good
Be a
shots.
great bit,
Okay.
Guys, if I'm gone,
If you-
Greg will take care of you guys.
Hey,
We'll all be off the air.
Oh, yeah.
Might make
Chris,
you feel better.
if you die, imagine the ratings.
Yeah, but
Your
No, we
funeral?
don't want him to die.
I'm a big Mason Island advocate.
No, we are not going to root for Chris today.
Bergman,
No.
Bergman will get you.
Yeah, he will.
Greg
All right.
Bergman experience.
All right, then.
I love the songs. I got a blue review and that.
All right, Laura, what do you got?
With that said, Martha Stewart was on the Kelly Clarkson show.
Yeah,
and she,
this is such a
and she
load
did
of
some
crap.
This is
okay.
amazing.
I'm gonna play this for you.
Yep.
It's about 40 seconds.
Okay.
Listen to this.
No, I do like going out, especially when you're in a restaurant that it does have just a.
You want to know a secret? I
city.
have never ordered in.
No. Are you kidding me?
No. I and my daughter will vouch for me.
You have never been like, it's a Taco Bell night. We're just doing it.
Martha.
You have never had.
Never ordered in. So it's like.
Oh my
it's like-
God.
And so I will go out or I will
Prove
not
it.
eat. I will-
Okay, people of America, if you have a photo of Martha Stewart ordering in, photograph, we want to see it.
Okay, and that was Chef Jose Andres, who was also there with Martha.
Yes.
Clearly, I do not buy this because who has never ordered in?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
I know she got
ridiculous.
all this money, but do you guys believe her that she's never ordered in? Like, this is ridiculous.
This is like Al Michaels has never had a vegetable.
I believe
Absolute-
Al.
I do
So
not
do I.
believe Al.
Yeah.
I do not believe Martha. I just don't
Michelle
believe this.
Tafoya told me she tried to slide a Brussels sprout onto his plate once when he
I-
wasn't looking.
I
As
think
a child,
I
though.
think Michael
He
K.
sniffed it
Michael
out.
K. has a secret bottle of ketchup he's using.
Michael K. has never used a condiment, ever.
But there is no possible way that Martha Stewart has never ordered in.
I mean, that means that she never ordered a pizza. Like,
Right, never
someone,
ordered
orders,
pizza?
someone orders pizza at some point in
She's
their
hitting
life.
Papa
Do you guys-
John's. is
She
she
does
not?
make everything better. She can make something better than
I'm
whatever
sure.
she
Oh
orders.
yeah, she can whip something up.
But do
That's
you
the
guys-
thing about her.
Do you guys believe that?
The thing about Martha Stewart is
whipping out. But no, but maybe she hasn't ordered anything.
Yeah, but
maybe
somebody
her
else. It's like
assistant.
my buddy Bill McDonald has never and will never have a rideshare app on his phone.
He doesn't use
What?
Uber,
Why?
Lyft,
Doesn't use Uber,
Waymo,
doesn't
nothing.
use Lyft. If we need to go anywhere, I order the Uber and he gives me
So
cash. Doesn't want to do it.
doesn't want
Why?
an app on his phone.
Yeah.
Just another. I mean,
Well, that Martha Stewart just doesn't want to
yeah.
order in, apparently.
Now, I would argue. Do you believe she's never ordered in?
I do not. But I,
I
think
also
she
do
may
not.
have. I think she may have forgotten that she's done it.
Morales, has she ever ordered in?
No.
How
She's
high
whipped
was
it up.
with Martha
She's whipped it up.
Stewart?
I can
catering.
see that.
She's normally taken care of. I'm sure she has an assistant,
Right.
and the assistant's probably ordered
Oh yeah,
in.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. No, I
You think that Martha Stewart just rolled through a Taco Bell one night?
I think she's
She
great.
should.
She's great at Taco Bell. She's great at stock tips. She's great at all this.
Why
stuff.
are you anti-Martha?
I'm not anti-Martha.
So
She's
she
best
had-
friends with Snoop.
Yeah, I just watched a whole
So
documentary.
she had a
about
little
her on
inside
Max.
information. What are you going to do?
Yeah, just a
Snoop, by
little.
the way, orders in all the time.
Yeah, sure. Oh, Snoop.
Oh, yeah.
Big bags of Cheetos.
How often do you think you order in?
Once a week.
Not go out and carry in, but order in.
Like deliver?
Like Grubhub.
Once a week.
Once a week.
I will say this: since my lifestyle changed, not at all. So I could
good
see
for
if
you.
if you're not trying to eat poorly,
right?
You don't at all. You don't want to bring it. You just make it yourself.
I think we're in the ballpark of 2 or 3 times a month.
So
we're
that's
down
a
to 2 or 3 times
a month.
Yeah,
Wow.
you order all the time.
So
right?
I used to. It used to be about 4 times a week, and now it's down to like 2.
That's expensive.
That is a lot of money.
Yeah, it was, and that's why. It's
No
down
wonder
to
you're
2.
saying you need to make more than Mace.
He's the big
I
boss,
did. I said
man.
exactly that.
Yeah, did you?
Yes.
I hope that works out.
I don't think
It's
will.
not going to.
It will not. Is the right answer there?
All right, guys. So today is a viral. Oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Today is viral video day.
Okay.
And I know that Mace is on the TikTok,
I
as
love
he likes to call
the
it.
TikTok. It
He
is
on
so
the
great.
TikTok.
All the little videos
So-
on the TikTok.
I want to know, what would it take to get Ireland to go viral?
Not
Because-
well, but
Oh, no, you've
I've
gone
gone
viral.
a bunch of times, but I will never
Well, for
download
something crazy. Not
TikTok.
like-
No, well, the first time I went viral is when I did that makeup thing in Toronto.
Yep.
Oh, that's I saw that. That was
Yeah,
wild.
that went viral. When Shaq swore at me, that went viral.
Well, I haven't been
Just
paying
this year
attention.
when I lost it in Oklahoma City, that went
yeah,
viral.
it did. It
So
sure
I've
did.
gone viral more than anybody here, I think.
No, what's too bad is how long ago was the makeup thing?
2000. What
That
year?
was a
It was
while
on
ago.
the same day that Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake had the wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, that's 2003.
2006.
No,
maybe?
three.
Three
Let me look
that-
it up.
Or
'cause
four.
that's-
3 or
that's-
4.
That was pre-Twitter. It's hard to go viral when
Yeah.
it's pre-Twitter.
But you know where I went viral on? It went nuts on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, on YouTube, sure.
Yeah.
yeah
How do
that
we
makes
get
sense.
Greg to go viral then? If Ireland, because I
Get
thought
Greg to
Ireland
go
had
viral?
it.
Tell McSorley his name's Chris Morales.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll do it.
No, where's my WhatsApp? Oh, sorry.
What's up, Foo?
All right, guys. So I like the Dear Abby, even though I do think some stories have a.
04 was that.
04,
Yeah.
okay.
They have some, ChatGPT answers, but this one I found interesting. A mother was caught on a door camera criticizing her daughter for her life choices. Her daughter obviously caught her and gave her the cold shoulder. And the Dear Abby advice says that they understand that the relationship went wrong. The daughter also did not go to the parents' 50th anniversary.
So the daughter's mad.
The daughter's mad because she caught her mom talking crap about her.
Okay. Yep.
Even though she deserved it because she didn't go to the mother's and her father, their parents' 50th anniversary.
Yep, got it.
But I want to know, do you guys have a Ring camera or any type of
I do.
security system?
Yeah.
And have you caught anybody doing something crazy on it?
I have a Ring camera, but we've never caught anybody stealing a package or doing anything.
Yeah,
on the
we've got
front
a
door.
we've got a security system and a Ring camera. The Ring camera, the only thing we've ever had was there was a family of possums, like a possum mom and her 4 possum kids in the yard at one point. That's about the
Possum kids.
Yeah,
we
they were
have
possum
we have a
kids.
Ring camera in Idaho,
Yeah.
and we get like a different animal up
Yeah,
there every
yeah.
week.
So animals,
Yeah.
but I've never had anybody, like anything weird
You've
necessarily.
never
happen in the
caught
yard.
anybody talking smack about you?
No,
Well,
on a
like-
Ring camera, I've caught
a
people in
ring.
life.
In life.
There's an example of this that is so just brutal, and I felt so bad. I used to work with this girl at Channel 2.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to say her name because I like her a lot.
Okay.
You guys can look it up if you want. She gets a job at CNN.
Mm-hmm.
She goes to the bathroom, and she has a wireless mic on. And she sees someone in the bathroom, and the person goes, "How was your weekend?" She goes, "It was okay." She goes, "My brother's wife is just a friggin' nightmare. She's the worst. I had to spend the whole weekend with my brother and his wife, and nobody can stand her. My whole family hates her." All of it went over the air.
Wow.
Pot that down.
And I have no idea how she. I've always wondered. I don't have the heart to ask her if she was ever able to make up with the sister-in-law, if that broke up the marriage, or what the ramifications. I just felt so awful for
That's
her.
the second worst open mic situation I can think of. Morales, do you remember the worst open mic situation?
No.
The words that were overheard was, "Of course I killed him. I killed them all."
Oh, on that HBO
Robert
thing.
Durst.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Robert Durst still had his mic on,
Yeah.
and he confessed to he was talking to himself, muttering
And
in
it
the
ended
stall.
up, they used his evidence,
Used
and they
his
locked him
evidence
up.
against him,
Right.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Imagine an open mic if you were just going off on John.
Well, yesterday I called John, and we had a conversation, and then I forgot to
What
hang
you guys
up,
talk about?
and I left a 2-minute message. I could have said anything during that 2-minute message. It was just nothing.
Were
right?
you ripping Bergman?
Did you listen to the whole
Probably.
2 minutes?
No, but I
So
may
what did
still
you guys
have
talk
it.
about?
Yeah, I don't think anything happened. Like
You've done that to me before too.
I try to not. I don't want to listen. Like when I hang up with or when I notice my mom doesn't hang up, I always hang up because I don't want to listen to a message. Where
I
somebody's-
deleted it.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
No,
Were you
I sit
ripping
there and
Birkin?
listen.
Yes or no?
No, I was not ripping any. I think I was just driving.
Did you rip me?
Nothing there. Yes, I did. I
Okay.
did. I was driving and I was ripping you. Two
Have you
things
guys
at once.
accidentally send on our iPhones you can send voice notes or
Yeah.
whatever?
Yeah, I always do.
I hate that it is so sensitive now, so it sends things.
It switches over to voicemail. Yeah.
So
I only
annoying.
have one person that's ever done that to me. Left me a voice memo message.
Okay.
Kurt Sandoval.
Oh, okay.
He's done it a couple times.
Oh,
but
yeah.
he's the only one I know.
So he does a voice memo and he
He'll
says,
go, hey, John, and explain something to you for 2 minutes and then sends me the message.
Tom Looney's big on that.
He
I
is.
get,
Yeah,
I
he
get
loves it.
messages from Tom Looney like that too.
And so we have had this issue before where back probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I was talking to you about John, and I sent a message to John.
That is true.
Over from
To
you.
me,
But that was a text.
It was a text.
You sent it to me.
It was a text.
One time when
It was
Mike,
derogatory?
when
No,
Mike,
it's like I really need to talk to John or something.
What-
Then I
no,
got a phone
my-
call from John right away.
Mike Thompson, who's a good guy, who used to be our program director. One time, I was texting someone and they said, "Hey, I really want to come on your show," and I just blamed. There was no way we were letting this guy on, and I blamed it on Mike. I basically said, "We have a program director who would never allow this. It's not in the mainstream. Sorry, can't do it. He's really dictatorial, and sorry, I can't have you on." And the message I got back was, "Yeah, I'm a real a-hole. I sent it to Mike instead of the guy." And I called him. I go, I do this, to be honest, I do this all the time. I blame you so I don't have to put somebody on the air.
Sure.
And he goes, keep doing it.
Oh,
Great. Yeah, he didn't care.
He didn't care, buddy.
He still goes to Mace's parties.
Yes, he did.
Saw him
He was at the party.
at your party last
Yeah,
month.
he does.
Yeah.
Love that guy.
Somebody tweeted at us. It said, outside of pizza, I've never ordered food to be delivered to me. It's not that hard to believe.
It is hard to believe.
I do think it's hard
And
to
when,
believe.
plus,
lying.
Martha Stewart's older than whoever sent you that.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, true.
Still.
All right, coming up next for you, Stephen A. made a point about the Lakers that we all forget. And on top of that, it's Animal Day.
Yeah.
How strong is a gorilla? I want to put that to you guys coming
And,
up next.
and, you know, I think when we were all watching the draft this weekend, Chris mentioned that the ratings for the draft were through the
We're
roof.
through the roof, yeah.
I think we forget how much it means not only to the player who gets drafted, but to the team. And we'll play you an example of that coming up.
All right, all that stuff is coming up. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Inheriting a home can be overwhelming. Between repairs and the time it takes to get everything ready to sell, it can feel like more trouble than it's worth. That's where Seller's Advantage comes in. One real customer who inherited a home shared their experience, and I quote, "We had an inheritance from a relative. It would have taken us a lot of time, money, and headaches to get the property in shape to sell. I heard about Seller's Advantage from a radio commercial and decided to give them a try. Their offer was reasonable, and we accepted it. They took care of all the physical effort and legal complexities. We closed within 3 weeks. I would highly recommend them to anyone," end quote. No matter what your reason for selling, call Seller's Advantage today at 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747, or use the website sellersadvantage.com for your free, no obligation cash offer. Sellersadvantage.com.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
All right, listen up. Whether you're out for a walk, hitting the gym, or just tackling your day, in this LA heat, chafing is no joke. Take my word for it. That's why you need Highlands Chafing Relief. This stuff is a game changer. Goes on like a cream, dries like a powder, and stays put even through sweat and water. No greasy mess, just all-day protection. If you've already got some chafing, Highlands soothes it fast with aloe, shea butter, and tea tree oil. Don't let chafing slow you down. Grab Highlands Chafing Relief at Walmart or Target right now.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
Greg, they don't want to watch amateurs on screen. You want to watch real professionals.
Always professionals. Always
202.
Is this Yacht Rock? Although sometimes
It's fine.
It's Yacht Rock adjacent.
What's DeAndre know about Yacht Rock?
Nothing. Just like me.
I know nothing about Yacht Rock, no.
Oh,
You're
when
proud of
Yachtly
me.
Crew performs in our neighborhood right here at LA Live in November, we're gonna get you in the outfit.
Yeah.
We're gonna call you Captain Stabbin.
Sailor.
Little sailor outfit.
Oh yeah.
Sailor hat.
I want a sailor hat. I want to wear the sailor outfit.
Little kerchief. Your little kerchief.
You and Cappy can be twins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're so twins.
And then Rachel will have you both over.
Oh, you got to be careful with
And
that.
we'll do a Yacht Rock show.
All right. Thank you.
So I think
Mace,
sometimes
you got to be loosen up, man. We're just doing fun radio.
what
Cappy
Wait,
makes
why
fun of my
are you under the impression he's not?
He makes fun of my
like,
schwans
do you
every
think
day.
I'm offended or I'm
don't know, you
upset
tighten up.
or I'm not.
This is
tight.
what Greg was talking about in a meeting yesterday.
Tightness.
Yeah, I am so loose.
Constantly.
I am one of the looser people here.
I think.
I mean, I will give you that. Yes.
Yes, that's true. I think all of us, when we're watching the draft,
yes,
like when Shador dropped to the 5th round, we all
Yeah.
said, "Oh, that's a disaster."
Yeah.
Blah blah. But you forget that Tom Brady was a 6th round pick.
Yep.
All right. If you get an opportunity, a lot of people can make. So UCLA had this linebacker, Kane Medrano, this year. He was really good.
He was great.
And he didn't get drafted till the 6th round.
Right.
But Adam Peters, the Commanders GM, and Ken Norton, their linebacker coach, both went to UCLA. And they love Medrano. So they kept telling Dan Quinn, we got to get Medrano. We got to get Medrano. Just before the draft runs out, we got to get Medrano. So they projected him out, and in the 6th round, they had a pick. He hadn't been taken. So I love stuff like this. This is, you'll hear Adam Peters, the GM, first, and then Ken Norton gets on the phone, and then Dan Quinn gets on the phone. And listen to how all the people involved are so excited for a 6th round pick. Listen to this.
Hello? Hello?
Young Bruin.
Yes, sir. How are we?
Kane, Adam Peters, the old Bruin.
How are you, sir?
From the Washington Commanders. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
I got another old Bruin over here, too. And we just want to welcome you to the NFL, man. We're going to make you our pick here. Yeah!
Thank you. Coach Norton!
Oh, man, I just got off the phone with Sean. I said, hey, should we pick Kane? I couldn't even finish my sentence. He's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Coach. Thank you so much.
Oh, man, you're going to be great here, man. You're just scratching the surface. You fit us perfectly. You take the ball away, man. And you're just getting started. We got the best linebackers coach in the NFL here.
Hey, that's for sure.
Hey, Kane, what's up?
So here's Ken Norton, who
What up,
coached
Coach?
him at UCLA.
Congratulations.
We meet again.
Yeah, you did it. You did it.
Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. I can't wait, Coach.
Good. You sound really happy. Kane, congrats, dude. We cannot wait to get
Coach
here, bro.
Quinn, thank you so much for taking the chance on me. I promise you, I will not let you down. Thank you
I
so
already know,
much.
man. You made all
Thank
the
you so
stuff,
much,
bro.
Coach.
We're going to kick a lot of things together.
Yes, sir. Yes, we are. I can't wait.
That's cool.
That was cool.
I mean,
that's really cool.
and you could tell they're excited to have him. And this guy might not even make the team, but that's why draft day is a big deal. That's why the ratings were up this year.
Yep.
And that's why Shador was such a human interest story, because he kept dropping.
Yeah.
But good for Kane Medrano.
Yeah, that's great.
And
Congratulations,
Ken Norton,
Sam.
by the way, was at UCLA when I was there and is a great guy. He brought his dad. I used to do a radio show on the UCLA campus station, and so I became friends with him, and he brought his dad in once.
Oh, that's cool.
And his dad broke, Norton broke Muhammad Ali's
I know.
jaw.
I did a show with Norton and Ali.
Yeah.
On
and
the
so-
anniversary of that.
Yeah, that was super fun.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, no, we forget, we all slough off this guy got drafted, that guy got drafted. It is like the moment of guys' lives. Like this is what they've dreamed of their entire lives, and it comes in a phone call. What's the best phone call you've ever received? Whatever the equivalent of that would be.
So Tim Harris called me and he said, "Hey, I need you to do me a favor." And I went, "Okay, what do you need?" He goes, "I need you to take the play-by-play job. Our deal with Spiro just fell through." And he said, and I paused for a second. I go, "Are you punking me? Like, are you like?" He goes, "I swear to God, I'm not." And he goes, "And this has to happen fast, and then we're gonna make it happen." And I hung up the phone. I looked at Lisa. I go, "I think I just got the Laker play-by-play job."
Wow, that's crazy.
And so it was like I think I walked around for a day waiting for the phone to ring again. saying this has fallen through.
Yeah.
Sorry,
but
we
it
can't
What
do
is it for you? Probably the Snyder job?
The Snyder job was great. Actually, it was when I was in New York, and I got a phone call telling me that we were nominated for one of the top 3 New York City morning shows. I was
that's cool.
really excited.
Wow.
I was thrilled by that.
That was the high point of your New York experience.
That was the good.
What about
the rest of it was bad.
What about when I called you 2 weeks ago and said we're moving forward with this Bergman thing on the show?
What did I say?
You said okay, but that wasn't a big call for you?
Well, it wasn't a big, it was a big
what
call
was
for
weird
Brad.
about that, Chris, was you came at us like we were going to argue with you about it. Yeah. And Bill,
I thought for sure Mace was.
And both of us
Did you
just
really?
went, we've already talked about this. Greg can come in whenever he wants.
Well, I had Greg soften the ground.
Oh, really?
No, not at all.
You said do it. We did it. I don't think there was any
I felt a little pushback.
kvetching over it.
There's been a lot of kvetching.
there's no
we
kvetching.
pushed back
No
on
kvetching.
we pushed back on the other thing, which is yet to be announced, but
that
not on
thing
the
we
Bergman
kvetched
thing.
about, but we didn't kvetch about that.
There's a little
We kvetched
kvetching.
about the other
Can we
things.
admit a little kvetching?
No,
Not on
kvetching.
Greg. No,
not
really,
on Greg.
from the very beginning, when I talked to Ireland,
So, see,
the
you
first
did
time,
soften the ground.
Yeah, but it wasn't because you told me to.
No,
I
I
just
didn't.
went and talked to Ireland.
Right.
And Ireland was like, "Yeah, sure, great."
And you knew I'd be okay.
And I
Yeah,
knew you would.
Yeah.
We talk all the time.
Of course, yeah. That's
Yeah,
great.
it's not. I mean,
No, you guys
it's
have it
not
all
like-
figured out.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
I just
Chris,
went from there to here.
Chris.
Yeah,
it's
you guys
not-
have it all figured
No,
out.
you figured it out, and we're just executing.
And by the way, you're acting like he's quitting on the Lakers and going to Puerto Rico. He's not.
You're right. He's not.
That's me.
That's the new producer.
He's not gone fishing to Puerto Rico.
I'm not fishing.
He hasn't thrown up the white flag on the Lakers.
A lot of people
like
think
Laura
I have. I
has.
haven't.
You have not?
Well, we need them to win for business.
We do
purposes.
need them to win.
We need the money.
But I wanted to point out one thing. You keep talking about the 5%. I wanted to point out
It's actually less. It's 4%.
4.5.
Yeah.
But in Vegas, there is a 16.1% chance that the Lakers come back to win the series, according to betting odds.
Bet on
I don't
it.
know if you read that right because I looked it up yesterday. Somebody asked me, what are our odds if we're down 3-2 going to Minnesota? And it was exactly 16%.
Well, remember, Vegas is big on this, but I got the numbers right here. Yeah, 16.1% according to Vegas. The Lakers are plus 370.
Well, let's flesh this out for a second.
Yeah.
If the Lakers can win tomorrow night, it really comes down to Friday night in Minnesota.
Yes.
Because they do not want to come back here on Sunday without home court in a one-game playoff against LeBron and Luka.
Nope.
So if I'm Minnesota, if I'm Chris Finch, I am screaming at my guys today on the plane, tomorrow at the arena, pretend we're down 3-1 and sell out. And let's end this when we can.
Yes.
I just don't know if they can do it.
It's not like that Minnesota's so great at home either. They did win these last 2 games, very, very close, but they weren't that great in the regular season
Well,
at
and
home.
I think I showed you, Greg.
Last year.
They are making every big shot. Like Anthony Edwards had a hand in his face on all 3 of those threes he made at the start of the fourth quarter on Sunday, and he just kept backing up.
Right.
Lakers would come out on him, he kept backing up. So Naz Reid is shooting. He is 12 of 21 from 3. 52% from 3.
Well, and think
He's
about
not-
this.
Like, those averages have to regress to the mean.
Yeah, think about this. The shooting percentage for the Lakers in the fourth quarter of this series, 29%.
Yeah,
you can't
and-
win like that.
And
you can't
he's
close
shooting
like that.
52% by himself from 3.
Yeah, and he almost outscored him in the fourth quarter
Edwards
of Game
did.
4.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, Edwards, 45% from 3 in the series.
Well, he's a really good
Jaden
three-point shooter.
McDaniels, 43% from 3. These guys all of a sudden overnight became Steph Curry.
Julius Randle shooting around 45%. He's never shot more than 30% in a postseason. He's on fire.
Yep. All right. One of the best NBA followers I know is Michelle Beadle. I was with Beads over the weekend, and we're going to get her on here coming up next. She's got to take on the Lakers. She's got to take on LeBron. We'll do all that stuff coming up next before he talks some NBA. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
All right, time to tell you about Thrive. Now, Thrive protects. It defends you against any type of a cybersecurity hack. The truth is, 1/3 of businesses will unwittingly turn over their sensitive company data to thieves this year. In an instant, your customer files, bank accounts, everything is compromised. You've heard me talk about I got hacked this year. Somebody completely stole a paycheck. It can happen to you. That's why your business needs Thrive, the leading managed security service provider in the country. It all starts with a comprehensive Thrive cyber risk assessment. Thrive security analysts identify gaps and deliver proactive solutions to help keep your network healthy and protected. Trust me on this. It's not a matter of if, it's when. You got to get ready. Get your no-obligation security recommendations and consultation. Your business depends on it. Visit this website, thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. Protect your business. Protect your website. Use Thrive.
The first-round series between the Kings and the Oilers is tied at 2. And now the series shifts back to L.A. for Game 5, where the Kings were victorious in Games 1 and 2.
Centering pass, score! Fogle to Brent Clark. It's another power play goal!
It's the Kings and the Oilers in a pivotal Game 5 in Los Angeles. Listen live at 7 on 710 ESPN and the new ESPN LA app.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
Hey, it's Bethel Duran. If you've ever been in a car accident, you know how stressful it can be. My boy Leo and the crew at Active Collision are there for you. They're the experts at taking care of your business. I'm dealing with it right now. Hit and run. The back of my truck was smashed. I thought it was just a simple fix the tailgate. No. Leo said, boom, boom, boom. This is a problem, Bethel. Let me take care of it. 626-330-0100. 626-330-0100. You'll get a 50% discount on your deductible when you let them know that 710 sent you. Or check them out on Instagram at active.collision.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's a natural, healthier alternative packed with ultra-premium ingredients like organic agave, electrolytes, biotin, essential B vitamins, natural caffeine, and it's NSF Sports certified. It fights fatigue, sharpens focus, and supports your immune system. Grab the limited edition Lakers can and rep the team in style. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Harry Douglas here. When you're on a business trip, you know what goes completely off the rails? Your workout routine, folks. Especially when you book a hotel that doesn't have a gym. Then you have to squeeze in between the desk and your bed, eke out 2 push-ups, and call it a day. If you just stay at La Quinta by Wyndham, you'll discover there's a fully equipped fitness center at every location. Now you can wake up and do some weightlifting to prepare you to carry your team on your back all day long. Tonight, La Quinta, tomorrow you shine. Book direct at LQ.com.
The sports calendar is heating up, and with ESPN Bet Sportsbook, you can go from checking news to stats to placing bets in a couple of taps. Stream games, bet live, and get exclusive offers when you link your ESPN account. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code USL to get started today. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
I never ever should have told you you're my only one.
No, not by myself. I just got to do what I got to do.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, I do.
Quarter after 2
Been there.
o'clock on All Live Imaging Tuesday. Mason in Ireland with Greg Bergman. Producer Laura. Young D in for Brian Cohen and a special guest, right? Special guest there?
Special guest, yeah.
Let's do it.
The great Michelle Beadle joins us. Beads! Thanks for coming on. How are you?
Special. How you doing?
Oh, we're great. Mace, Beadle, I had written off getting you back to California, but Mace tells me that we have somehow lassoed you back. Just when you thought you were out, Michelle, we pulled you back in.
Just when you sell that house.
Yeah. How did we do? I thought once you went back to Texas, that was the last time. I thought I'd be looking at you in a cowboy hat forever.
Oh, shoot. No, it's already 90 degrees there. I took that off as long as possible. It's kind of insane. No, you know what? FanDuel has its studios here. And so we basically do half the season sort of remote, wherever you want. and then the other half they wanted some studios, and now we're sort of in the heart of it all. So a lot of LA time for me, which honestly I don't mind. This time I'm staying on the west side. There's a breeze. I feel like I'm not even in LA. I feel like I'm on vacation.
So Beads, I don't know if you heard this, but the Lakers are down 3-1. They've got a 4.5% chance of coming back to win. We are part of the 4.5%. We believe they are coming back, and it starts tomorrow night. Beads, what do you think?
I mean, 4.5, honestly, if it was any other team down 3-1, 4.5 might be tolerable. But I watched seeing LeBron James, as some like to say, drag a bunch of carcasses with him to the finals. So he doesn't even have that situation now. He's got Luka, and Luka probably feels a lot better. Apparently those 24, 48 hours of whatever he had was a wreck. But now, I think they win tomorrow. I really do. Then it gets interesting. But I give them a 17%.
17%.
I like it. I like it, Beadle.
That's actually better than I thought, Beats. So you saw the last 24 minutes, JJ didn't sit anybody. Have you ever seen anything like that? And what did you think of that?
I have never seen it, and then I kept thinking to myself the psychology of it all. Right? First of all, JJ Redick is a smart man. He'll tell you. But it's like once you've committed to the idea, I suppose, that nobody's sitting, you can't then all of a sudden panic with a couple minutes in and be like, oh, okay, you guys come and sit. I kind of respect that he opted for this thing that he was going to try, that nobody's ever tried before, so there's a reason. But again, look, as much as LeBron has sort of turned back to the hands of time, seemingly, he's still a 40-year-old dude, and Luka still was coming off of some sort of an illness. So a couple minutes probably would have been fine. I think the numbers reflect that there was probably some fatigue involved in that one, but I don't think they'll try it again, if that helps.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No, that was a one and done. That one.
Yeah.
One and done.
So, Beadle, on your FanDuel show looks fun. I see you there every day. Do you have the same co-hosts every day, or do they rotate people?
Yeah, so Chandler and Lou are the permanent co-hosts, and then we'll have some, we had Boogie Cousins in all last week. I think we'll probably have some people come in here for the rest of the postseason off and on, but it's always Lou and it's always Chandler. Chandler lives a life of luxury, so sometimes he joins us in studio and sometimes from his compound in Cabo.
Yeah, I've wanted to change. I've had a really good life, and I very rarely have ever wanted to change places with another man, but Chandler is on that list. He's part of a very small list. Yeah, I know what you mean. And by the way, isn't Lou the greatest? He is such an interesting guy to me. He is unapologetically authentic. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? He's like, he doesn't, he will say things that you will go, well, why would you admit that? He doesn't care. And which is why he's perfect for a show like that.
He is perfect. Like, I love people like that because Chandler is unapologetically just a degenerate. But Lou is like, we all have our sort of stories we've heard of Lou. We knew about the two girlfriends, the lemon pepper Lou, all the things that we know that the internet told us. But he's such a he's kind and care. I had a mess up on the air a few months ago that was not a fun 48-hour period for me. And Lou could behind my back, by the way, like going to the producer and being like, how do we help her? I didn't know that until after the fact. He's just a good
Yeah,
dude.
He's
and then
the
you
best.
Forget, like, oh, you were great at basketball, too, on top of all of that.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean, you know how hard it is to make the NBA without going to college if you're a guard?
Sure.
It's almost impossible.
Seriously.
And Luke
back then?
Luke could fill him up. Has he ever told you, Mace, I think I played this story in the air once. Has he ever told you the story about the time where he stayed out he was playing for Doc Rivers. He was on the Clippers.
Yep.
And he stayed out all night the night before because he didn't think he was going to play the next day. And Doc, something happened.
Yep.
And Doc said, I need you. You got to play. And he goes, Doc, I'm just going to shoot straight with you. I'm drunk. I was out until 5 a.m. and I don't think I'm sober. And Doc says, go warm up because we don't have enough bodies.
Wow.
So Lou said he's like seeing two rims and he comes out and he airballs his first 3 shots. And Doc calls over, and he finally walks over to Doc. He goes, I tried, Doc. I can't go. He goes, listen, I'm going to play you the entire second quarter. Just run the alcohol out of your system. So Lou goes, I'll give it a shot, Doc, but I might throw up. And Doc goes, just try. So Lou goes out, and he does exactly that. He plays the whole second quarter, and he just finds his stroke, scored 26 points in the second half.
That's amazing.
And they won.
He did.
And like most
They're
people,
not like us. These guys are not like us.
I know.
guys.
Beats, most people would never even tell that story, and Lou told it on the air. I mean, he was
Of
like on
course he
some
did.
podcast and told the whole story. I just love him. I think he's great.
I mean, if I'm hungover and or drunk, I am actually useless for 3 full days.
Me
That
too.
is science.
Me
right?
too.
I'm not doing anything.
So I asked
Good
this
for
question
him.
of Ireland a little bit earlier today. I'm not satisfied with the answer, so I'm going to ask you. So at the beginning of the year, the NBA ratings were down 20%. Now they're coming off the biggest weekend in 15 years. 25 years. This first weekend of the NBA playoffs. So what happened? Why were they down then, and why is it up now?
I don't know. Honestly, I hate that they were ever down because it gives mouth breathers this weird argument that they want to bring to us. You know, it's weird if you love the NBA, and we all love the NBA. It's like, why am I being put in a position to defend the product? Like, it's a weird state of affairs. I don't know if it's because obviously football is always going to play somewhat of a part during certain months, but we just have so many things to consume and watch and movies. And the irony of it is that the very first weekend, that first couple of days, were not those good games. Remember, it was like 7 bad games and 1 compelling game. So it's just kind of funny that now we're focused. Baseball's just the beginning, so you got tons of time on that. I think we're all looking at hockey and basketball as our main sources of entertainment here because we know that the playoffs are the most fun. I love it. I love it because weirdly, I don't know if you guys have run into this problem. All the callers that we used to have that would talk about how bad the NBA is mock me. I've not heard from any of them.
Yeah.
So
Well, because the
I don't know if they're
playoffs
coming
have
back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, the playoffs have been so good. That's why.
Yeah,
We're
they're
with
so
you on
good.
this thing, but that's why it's when I. All right, so Mace, what did you say? It's it National Animal Day?
Yeah, no, I said we're going to have animal stories all day long, and I've had some animal stories, but I was surprised by you, Beadle. You have, if I'm not mistaken, just one solo dog
What?
now.
That's what I was going to ask you. You're down to one?
Yes. I'm 1 to 1. She's 18. She's literally snoring right next to me right now. She sleeps and eats, and that's about it. She goes with me everywhere I go, ever. And I'm down to the 1. And I think one day when she's not here, I don't want to say that out loud, I think I'm going to take a break. And maybe never. Maybe I'll get one down the road, but I kind of need like a period of time of just carefree travel with no responsibility.
I am stunned by this.
I don't think I could
know.
live without a dog.
I know.
I would have
know,
bet.
you weren't even a dog person at first.
Yeah, Beadle, I think I would have bet money that you would never be without a dog. That's fascinating to me.
But you know why? Because I have jobs right now that are both technically could be remote, right? Like I can do
Right.
Sirius XM from anywhere. So if
Right.
I didn't have any sort of responsibility, there's nothing stopping me from setting up shop in a village in France for 3 months and just doing radio from there. I think part of it is I have an older dog and I need to be close to a vet and yada yada. So I'm just. By the way, it may last 6 months. For all I know, I come back 6 months, don't have a dog, then I have 12. Nobody knows.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, Beats. We're all hoping that Greg Popovich has a full recovery and comes back. For people who don't know, Michelle is from San Antonio. She's a huge Spurs fan. If Pop can't come back, do you have a favorite for who gets that gig?
You know, it's crazy because, Mitch Johnson, I think that he did a pretty dang good job. And they do like to keep things in-house. The thing about that is Taylor Jenkins is kind of in-house. He was there for a minute.
Yeah, same with Mike
Malone.
Brown, same with Mike Buttonholzer. There's a lot of people on the Pop
Exactly.
tree available. Yeah.
The tree is big. It's crazy because I hate to disrespect Mitch. Doug Christie getting a permanent job there today was probably bodes well. Maybe if you're Mitch Johnson, you're kind of looking at that like, oh, maybe. I like Michael Malone's demeanor. I think, that sort of rough around the edges, authentically honest New York guy.
Right.
That's my cup of tea. San Antonio will get a kick out of it. God knows.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not ready for the harshness, but yeah, I'm okay with whatever they choose. If Mitch stays, although I don't think he will, I think they're going to want to bring someone relatively young that can grow with Wemby and De'Aaron Fox and whoever else it is they're trying to bring in. But on that same note, if Mitch stays, I also wouldn't be shocked. That's kind of how in-house and insulated they are.
So last thing for you. So there's OKC, there's Cleveland, there's Boston, there's Golden State. Who's got a legit shot of winning everything?
It's crazy. Like the way OKC and Cleveland just took care of business. Granted, they're supposed to. But what Cleveland did to Miami should be illegal in like at least 48 states. That was gross and disgusting, and shame on Miami. I know that everyone still thinks Boston's the one. I get it. Honestly, I've loved watching Cleveland and OKC play all season long. I want them to be in the finals. And to be honest, I don't care which one comes out of it. I suppose I lean more towards Cleveland. Just on a professional level, we've had more of those guys on. I know, isn't that wrong? You should never root for somebody who's been on your show, but that's where we are. And I kind of like the story. Also, the idea that they're doing it without LeBron James, something that we were told would never happen, is kind of a big deal. And OKC's got forever. So I'm good either way, but I think the finals between those two would be entertaining.
All right. Hey, Beach, thank you very much for coming. Don't be a stranger. We'll get you back soon. Want to see you again in person.
I'm here.
Thanks for
More
coming
drinks,
on.
More food. Let's go.
All right,
let's do
Thanks,
it.
Beach.
Let's
Have a
do
great
it.
day.
Yeah, she's the best.
Yeah.
I by the way, was also surprised she's down to one dog because when I saw
Was
her
that her whole thing? Is that she said had like 3-4
At one
dogs?
point,
She had
at one
eight
point she had
dogs.
8 dogs.
Yeah, she had
I
eight
didn't know it
dogs
was
at
that
one
many. I
point.
knew
Yeah,
at one
she had
point
eight.
she had 5 or 6.
Yeah, she had
she's
eight.
up to 8.
And slowly now she's down to one, an 18-year-old pug.
Well, as she said, she
With
wants to
one
travel
eye.
now.
A one-eyed
pug.
It's a one-eyed
that's 18 years
18-year-old
old.
pug. Yeah.
Travel.
18's a long time. All right, coming up next for you, we mentioned animals there. How tough is it to fight a gorilla? And Stephen A. made a point today about the Lakers that we all forget. We'll do that coming up next. Then we got Game of Games, Big Tuesday, Live Imaging Tuesday, Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN. Hey, look what time it is. It is officially time to... Chumba. It's game time at Chumba Casino. The action never stops. You can play online social casino games anytime, anywhere for free. No purchase necessary. Your playbook is stacked. Think bingo and solitaire and slots, so much more. Hundreds of games. You're never going to run out of action. And here's the kicker. They're dropping fresh games every single week. It's like a highlight reel of fun ready for you to tackle. Plus free daily login bonuses and a sweet welcome bonus when you join. Play for free. Take your shot. You can redeem some awesome prizes. What are you waiting for? The clock is ticking. The game is on. Suit up and take your shot. Let's go to ChumbaCasino.com. That's ChumbaCasino.com. Available only to players in the U.S., excluding Delaware, Washington, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and Nevada, and Canada, excluding Quebec. No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
The fun way to drive home is with Sedano and Cap.
Weekdays after Mason in Ireland.
My guy Casey Kasem ran into me in a bathroom one time. I thought the bottom knob locked, and apparently it didn't. He walked in on me. I mean, all you saw was my back.
Did you turn around and take your hand off?
Well, no, I turned over my shoulder. No, I did not. I turned over my shoulder, and I saw Casey Kasem. He was like, "Oh, hey, sorry, didn't mean to run in on you."
Hey, Sedano and Cap is next at 3 p.m.
on 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. In the market for new flooring? Why pay more at big box stores? At Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, every day is a deal, no gimmicks. Call 866-62-FLOOR or visit them online at hernandezwholesaleflooring.net. No sale beats wholesale.
Is it time to downsize? Selling your home doesn't have to be a hassle. With Seller's Advantage, skip agents, commissions, and costly repairs. Get a fair, competitive cash offer without worrying about the details falling through. Chris Chavez, a real customer, says, quote, Seller's Advantage offered me more than I expected. The process was fast, easy, and much better than using a realtor. End quote. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
DRE number 01961658.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
Hey guys, what's up? It's George Sedano. Waiting is never fun. Usually nothing good happens when you wait. My friend Jacob in the law offices of Jacob and Ronnie want to make sure you don't wait after an accident. Immediately after an accident, before talking to the insurance company, call Jacob, man. Jacob and his team will do all the work, make all the phone calls, handle the paperwork, set up the doctor's appointments, whatever the case may be. And when you speak to the insurance company first, it's a big mistake. Because you know why? They may later use your words against you. However, Jacob and his team, they'll guide you through the process, get you the compensation you deserve, and you don't have to pay Jacob unless he wins. Nothing out of pocket. Free. Gratis. So if you're injured in an accident, the first name, the first thought, the first call should be Jacob. Jacob, Jacob, Jacob. The consultation is free. That's right. Free. I told you. Gratis. Don't wait. Call Jacob 24 hours a day at 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Call him 844-24-JACOB or visit him online at calljacob.com.
Call Jacob.
The sports calendar is heating up, and with ESPN Bet Sportsbook, you can go from checking news and stats to placing bets in just a couple of taps. Stream games, bet live, and get exclusive offers when you link your ESPN account. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the ESPN Bet app and sign up with promo code JOEQ to get started today. That's JOEQ, Joe Q. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Quarterback Jordan Love isn't just on Green Bay's team. He's also on the American Family Insurance team. Because like us, he believes in dreaming fearlessly.
Just chase your dreams and don't let nobody hold you back.
And we help protect those dreams with the right coverage so you can
dream fearlessly.
American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
2:33 on a live imaging Tuesday. The Puerto Rican song.
It's Bad Bunny.
That was Bad Bunny.
It's called the Puerto Rican song?
It's not called Puerto Rican song.
No, I know.
The title, Puerto Rican song.
No.
That's why Laura said in my ear before we came back, I'm playing this because of the Puerto Rico.
Same thing to me, yeah.
She said it to all of us.
Yes, she did.
She's going to come. Are you going to play this when you come back with a ring?
I'm not coming back with the ring.
How many carats do you think he gets?
Huh?
I think it's like a 1 carat diamond.
I don't know how carats go. Like,
No, I don't either.
do you want like one of those that is grown in a lab or a
Yes,
real one?
I want lab grown.
You want lab
that's
grown?
cheaper, so
Yeah.
that's nice.
It is cheaper.
What's
right,
the difference
you do save
between
money?
they're diamonds? What is it?
Yeah,
you
one.
You can grow them in a lab out of, I don't know, coal or something. But they're
Versus
making
when?
versus ones that you dig out of caves and stuff.
Yeah, those are blood diamonds. I don't want the blood
There
diamond.
you go. You want to?
I want a lab
What's up,
grown.
blood?
All right.
Also, if I
You want like a
come
princess
back
cut?
with a
Do you want
ring,
Yes, if you
square
come
cut,
back with a
circle
ring.
cut?
at least I'll have a ring, not like the Lakers.
Oh.
Wow.
That came out of nowhere.
You went from like just being saying
I'm
that
owning
he
it.
like throwing shade.
I'm owning it because everyone's coming at me because they said I waved the flag, and I was like, listen, I want the. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh,
so
my.
4.5% chance
Are you okay?
the Lakers come back.
I'm good now,
What's
I'm
the
good.
percentage chance Laura comes back with the ring?
0.
No, it's not 0.
No.
But it is more
0.
than 4%. I'll say 7% chance.
No.
Should we put mythical money on this?
No. Why?
Oh.
Yeah.
Why
That
are we
sound
putting
effect,
me-
isn't that when Jay Corrales would say heads?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
Our old friend Jay.
Jay
Why are
Corrales.
you getting
Oh,
all
what
weird?
happened?
I'm just
Jay,
referencing.
I don't know where
Love
Jay
Jay.
is.
He'd love to
He's
take
a great
walks.
guy. Yeah.
Am I doing the Z Central read now or later?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Do you want me
but-
to do it now?
No, don't do it quite yet.
Because you have a read at the end. So we're going to have to go.
Okay, do
we're
your
gonna-
read, and then I'll do my read at the end, and I'll do some stuff in between. Go ahead, read.
Well, listen, if you flip a coin and you say, listen,
Yeah.
I'm going to have a big night tonight at Crypto.com Arena.
Yep.
And I need a place to sleep. And you don't want to meet some random hyena.
No.
You want to be able to play.
What's a hyena?
You know, a fun girl. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, like a home girl.
Gotcha.
You don't want some home girl where she might cut your kidneys out or something.
Exactly.
Side piece.
Yeah. What?
Side piece.
That's
Yeah,
not
but-
a high no.
So let's say you got a side piece too, and you need a place to stay, and
Yes.
you want the biggest hotel rooms in downtown LA. You go to Cappy and I's Home Away from Home.
Oh, yeah. Big hand.
I sat on that big hand
I
last
know
week.
you did.
The East Central Hotel, downtown LA.
Did we just call the East Central Hotel the side piece hotel? I don't know if that's a good thing.
You can take your side piece, your main piece, any piece.
Oh, yeah, no, all the
Good
pieces.
to know.
All the pieces.
pieces welcome.
Yes.
It's the home of entertainment. Book your next stay at eastcentralhotel.com. They got the softest towels in downtown LA, the biggest rooms. You could fit the entire showcast right now, and we would still never touch each other. That's how big the hotel room is.
I promise you we wouldn't touch each other.
213-748-1291. When you call, you say, listen, I want the Cappy penthouse.
Yes.
Or you could stay in the Kobe room, the Wayne Gretzky room.
That's
Every
awesome.
room's got its own theme.
Yeah.
And again, the softest towels. You use the big towels right
Yeah.
out of the shower. The middle towels you use I use them for my privates.
Yes, right.
Then they've got the robes. They've got the slippers.
Oh, that's nice.
It's beautiful at the
Yeah.
East Central Hotel. The home of entertainment. They got the Nixo Lounge where we all hung out last week before the game. They've got a beautiful gym. You could take a nap during the day at the East Central Hotel if you need to.
Yes.
EastCentralHotel.com.
All right, so Ireland, there's this thing is bouncing around on social media, and I want your answer to it.
Yeah.
It is one gorilla versus 100 men.
Yeah, I saw this.
Who wins?
The men win, but I would not want to be one of the first 10 men to fight the gorilla.
See, I agree with John. I think the men win, but
they're not armed.
They're not armed.
They're just bare
But
hands?
I think eventually they've got that gorilla pinned down and
So all 100 get to fight?
Yeah, all 100. I think it's possible to wrangle a gorilla.
Men, are we talking about like 100 fit?
Talking about 100 Aaron Donalds.
Is it okay,
100 Aaron Donalds.
Yeah.
That's different if it's 100 me and Ireland's.
Yeah,
like
true.
that's a little bit different.
True.
The gorilla's fully taking all
But
of them out.
100 people,
It's
100
not
guys
no, the
can
gorilla
beat a
wins.
gorilla.
I fully am on the gorilla side.
I'm taking the gorilla.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
The gorilla man.
DeAndre?
Yeah.
I'm taking the gorilla.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'm
Of
taking the
course.
guys.
Nah,
the guys
man.
can beat a gorilla.
Do they answer their own question, or is it all speculative?
All speculative,
All right.
John. It's a hypothetical question.
Okay.
So in the end, 4 people take gorilla, and me and John take 100 men.
You guys are crazy.
I mean,
Yeah.
if all the men work together, but does that work?
Men don't
very
work
often?
together.
How about this? Honest
go.
answer.
Yeah.
What if it's 100 Peter Dinklage-sized men?
No.
Well,
No.
yeah,
you
they're
think
done.
the gorilla?
Yeah,
No, not a little person. Yeah, no, it would not work that way.
He'll just
100
stomp on
regular
them.
sized men.
Yeah, 100 regular-sized men have a hard enough time.
Yeah.
All
Damn
right.
it.
Who's game?
Me.
Ireland's game. Excellent.
Yeah, which means you get, if you win today and win tomorrow, you usurp me
I
for
win
the month.
Exactly.
Are you the only one that can win?
I believe no. Somebody else has 4. I've got 4.
I believe Brian.
Brian
also
Cohen's
has
not
one.
here,
but he's
so
not
he,
here.
Yeah, I think
he
you're the
can't
only
win.
one
I'm
who
the
can catch
only
me.
one.
I got
All right, so
3.
we'll do game of games next. Meanwhile, as a sports fan, you always want your team to be well coached and to win. Occasionally use subs. You know who's always winning and always getting ready for the next moment? That's right. It's my guy, Jacob. Think about it. If you've been injured in a car accident, a truck accident, you have a slip incident at a restaurant or a store, or rideshare accident, whatever it is, you feel like you lost the game. Don't worry. The accident is only the beginning of the game. Call Jacob. Get the free consultation. Trust me, Jacob knows the weaknesses of the opponent. He knows how to exploit to go on the attack against the insurance company to provide you the victory that you deserve. So make sure you're on the winning team. If you're injured in an accident, do not wait. Call Jacob. When you call an attorney, you want one who is respected. Call Jacob. He's the real deal. 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. 844-24-JACOB. Or remember...
Accident or injury, call Jacob and Ronnie. Call Jacob.
CallJacob.com. Jacob, proud partner of the Rams, the Lakers, and LAFC. And make sure you're following Call Jacob on Instagram and Facebook. Go to @call.jacob for great prizes, insight, and more. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
Sedano and Cap.
Next at 3 p.m. after Mason and Ireland.
Bergie, there's a part where I'm walking and I'm standing with Clinton, and I see you walking in the background. I'm like, oh my God, did I screw over Bergie in some way?
I am not worried about that.
Yeah,
in the
I don't think
slightest.
anyone's taking the Cappy Lappy that serious.
I do like the Cappy Lappy though. We've done it a few times. you
Yeah,
and I.
the virality is going crazy. Yeah, it needs it needs a song, George.
That's what the song should be.
Yeah.
No, it's the Laffy
Like
Taffy.
Laffy Taffy,
But somebody
yeah.
should call it. We should do like a parody version. Call it the Cappy Lappy. The Cappy Lappy.
Yeah, you know what else it needs? It needs a partner in it.
Hold on, play the song. Play Laffy Taffy for Cappy.
The
You don't
clean
know the song?
version.
Yeah, the clean version.
Please, the clean version.
Wait, you don't know it, Cap?
Let me hear it. Oh yeah.
The Cappy Lappy. Oh, the Cappy Lappy.
Yeah.
Cappy Lappy.
See, we can do that.
The LA Afternoon Takeover. That's Sedano and Cap.
On 710 ESPN.
Why do we grill to order at Waba Grill? Because it's just better for you. Our Asian-inspired menu has high-quality proteins that are healthier for you. Download the Waba Rewards app or order online at wabagrill.com. Waba Grill, it's for you.
At Progressive, we understand the bond you have with your boat. It's why people name theirs.
I was pretty hungry and looking at a menu when I named my boat Change Your Tuna. The backup names were Trick or Trout, I Salmonly Swear, and, oh, it gets worse, New Squid on the Block. It wasn't my best day.
Whatever you call your boat, protect it. And start with a quote from Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on boat market share data from ratefilings.com.
A great lawn is like a great sports team. It takes expertise and a little extra care to really stand out. That's where True Green comes in. They're the official lawn care treatment provider of the PGA Tour, so they know a thing or two about keeping grass looking like a fairway. It's more affordable than you think, and they'll even match any competitor's price. Plus, True Green backs it all up with a satisfaction guarantee. Head to TrueGreen.com today. Let the pros do the work while you sit back and enjoy the results.
The first-round series between the Kings and the Oilers is tied at 2. And now the series shifts back to L.A. for Game 5, where the Kings were victorious in Games 1 and 2.
Centering pass, score! Fogle to Brent Clark. It's another power play goal!
It's the Kings and the Oilers in a pivotal Game 5 in Los Angeles. Listen live at 7 on 710 ESPN and the new ESPN LA app.
It's the Travis and DeMarco Show.
Every weekday morning at 9 a.m.
The number isn't could 100 men beat the Silverback Gorilla. It's how many hundreds of men would you have to take before it would actually be a fair fight? And it's not 100, it's not 200. I don't know what it is, but that's an easy one for me.
There's no way in hell we're beating the Gorilla. Okay. And if we got 100 dudes, you're going first.
It's Trav and D4. Back tomorrow after Clinton and Friends.
On LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN. 710 ESPN.
And it is time for Game of Games on the #1 sports radio show in LA, Mason and Ireland. Game of Games. Game of Games presented by CallJacob.com.
Call Jacob.
Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. So remember, anyone can fight, but CallJacob.com is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to CallJacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. We got the jingle.
Call Jacob.
Thank you. Game of Games time. Take it away, Mace.
All right, here we go. It is Game of Games time. It is John Ireland's game today. Check of the scoreboard, Laura.
All right, so Ireland has 7. Brian and Mace have 4. So only you two, and Brian's on here, so only you can actually beat Ireland.
Mace, you are the last hope.
If I win today and tomorrow, I will tie Ireland.
All right.
Okay.
And
so
that means
should I lay out? I should lay out, huh?
No. Try and compete. What's wrong with Pete
Well, because
Carroll?
then you're just going to win again.
Compete.
You're my real competition.
Yeah, but that is. I would never tank a Game of Games game. I'm just putting
thought
it out
about.
there.
You've talked about it before.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
As we have been talking about ad nauseum, the Lakers and the Wolves are in the middle of their playoff series. So this is a game about players who may or may not have played for both teams.
Okay.
I have a list of 10 guys. You tell me if they played for the Lakers, the Wolves, or both.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The first name, Michael Thompson. Laura, Lakers, Wolves, or both?
Lakers.
Okay, DeAndre.
Lakers.
Mace.
Lakers.
Greg.
Lakers.
All right, I gave everybody an easy one
Thank
there.
you.
Here we go. He was the Wolves announcer
Oh,
briefly.
okay.
Oh, was he really? He was
All right, here we go.
went to Minnesota.
DeAndre, Luol Deng. Lakers, Wolves, or both?
Both.
Laura.
Oh, sure. I'll go both.
Mace.
I'll try both.
Bergman.
Yeah, both.
Everybody is 2 for 2. Hope this game's not too easy. Here we go. Mace, Scott Brooks. Current Laker
that's tough.
assistant coach Scott Brooks. Lakers, Wolves, or both?
Wolves.
Greg.
Did he play just a little bit with the Lakers? I'm going to say he played 1 year with both.
Okay. DeAndre.
I'm going to go both as well.
Laura.
Ooh, unanimous with Greg and D, both.
Steve Mason has taken the lead. He just played for the Wolves.
Yes.
On
All right.
staffs.
Greg, our old friend, Ryan Hollins.
Oh,
Ryan
Hobo
Hollins.
Hollins.
Hobo
Who's
Hollins.
played for more
He hates
teams
that
than anyone
nickname.
we know.
He hated that very much.
Lakers, currently an announcer for the Rockets, by the way. One of his 19 teams.
What a nickname.
Lakers, Wolves, or both, Greg?
I'm going to go Wolves.
Okay. DeAndre.
Both.
Laura.
Both.
Mace.
Both.
Greg Bergman has tied
He
Mace
was never
for
a
the
Laker.
lead.
He was
played
never. He was a
for
Clipper.
the Lakers.
He was a Clipper, never a Laker.
All right, Laura.
Yes, sir.
Current Laker. I guess I kind of gave something away there, but but you guys all know this.
Yeah.
Shake Milton, Lakers, Wolves, or both?
I'll go both.
Okay, Mace.
I'm going to try both.
Greg.
He's been around. I'm going to go both.
DeAndre.
Lakers.
DeAndre should have gone both.
There you go.
Right now it is Mason
Played with
4,
Minnesota.
Bergman 4, Laura
When did he play
3,
Minnesota?
DeAndre 2. One of his 19 stops.
He did
Yeah,
play
he's been
most,
around.
He played most places.
All right. Mace, Rony Turioff.
Oh,
that's
Lakers,
Turioff.
Wolves, or both?
Lakers.
Greg.
Both.
DeAndre.
Both.
Laura.
Both.
It is both. Yeah, he played for both of them, and Bergman has
Son of a
taken the lead. Okay. Greg?
Yeah.
Steve Blake.
Steve Blake. Oh,
Lakers,
man.
Wolves, or both?
God, he played on 19 teams.
He
too.
did.
I'm going to go Lakers only.
Okay, DeAndre.
Lakers.
Laura.
I'm going to go both.
Mace.
I'll try Lakers only.
It is Lakers only. He never played for the Wolves. All right. So, Laura, you went both on that one, right?
I did.
Okay. So, Mace has 5. Greg has 6. DeAndre and Laura both have 4.
How many left?
1, 2, 3. 3 left.
So I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. Mark Madsen. Lakers, Wolves, or both?
Both.
Mace.
Do I have to take a shot yet?
Not yet.
No.
I'm going to go both.
Okay. DeAndre.
Both.
Laura.
With the crowd, both.
Yeah.
DeAndre's like, I know it.
Everybody
It's both.
got that one. All right.
Look at his hands in his face.
Greg, you get to go first
Yep.
again.
Yep.
Current Detroit Piston, Malik Beasley.
Oh,
Once ran off with Larsa Pippen for a 6-month toured affair. Malik Beasley, Lakers, Wolves, or both, Greg?
let's just go both.
Okay. Mace.
I think it's both.
DeAndre.
Lakers.
Laura.
I think I have to go different, so just Lakers.
DeAndre and Laura, you're both out.
Yeah.
The answer is
They
both.
got him from Minnesota.
Well,
Yeah.
I had to go different anyway.
Gotta go
Okay.
different eventually.
This is the last one.
So I
Greg,
just have to
you
go
lead
different.
by 1. You just have to go different.
Good luck, Greg. We're all counting on you.
Yeah, thanks, Mace.
It's not easy.
It's not easy, okay?
I think this guy may have played for more teams than anyone I know.
More than Hobo?
I think so.
Okay.
Greg, Matt Barnes.
Matt Barnes.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Lakers, Wolves, or both?
Okay.
Don't screw it up.
Did
Greg.
he play for Minnesota? Thinking of all the teams he played for, I'm going to go Lakers only.
Okay, Mace.
I actually think he's right, but I'll say both.
He is right.
Yeah.
Lakers only, and Bergman wins it.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see him in
All
a,
right.
in a Minnesota jersey.
So that gets me the month.
Oh,
but
that's the exact opposite of what I wanted.
let's do a tiebreaker just for
Okay,
fun.
let's have some fun with the tiebreaker.
Okay. The Lakers and Wolves have played 133 regular season games against each other all time. So not counting playoff games, how many of those 133 games have the Lakers won? All right. Out of 133, how many have the Lakers won? Mace, did you write something down?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you write down?
86.
Greg?
I had 82.
Laura?
I had 83.
DeAndre?
75.
Mace? You would have won both
Would I?
showcases. The answer is 87.
Oh,
wow.
missed it by that
You
much.
missed it by one.
Wow, by that much.
But very
there you
impressive.
go. Now
Very
we know
nice.
a little bit more about the Lakers and the Wolves for tomorrow night. Any of that come in handy for you, Laura?
No,
As you-
I'm still going to Puerto Rico.
You're still going to Puerto Rico. I think we should all
Come back
pitch
with a
in.
ring.
We should all pitch in and buy Laura a fishing pole and a fishing hat.
No, thank
Gone
you.
fishing.
Gone fishing.
I'm
I
going to
wanna
be
see
drunk
that.
in an island. I'm chilling.
Drunk in an. Did you know? I think this is true. The pina colada was invented in Puerto Rico.
Maybe.
Double check me on that. I think we went to the first place that ever served a pina colada.
Did you go to the Bacardi house? That's where I'm going.
The Caribe Hilton Hotel in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
There you go.
There you go.
We went there, and the thing that's disappointing is they don't mix them. It's like a machine,
No, that
like
just makes
a
it
Slurpee
themselves.
machine that just make. Like I like to see. Like I like a bartender. There's one bartender at the place I go, Lil Fatty or the Accomplice Bar, and he does the thing where you pour the drink like this and like this, the 2 silver cups,
Sure.
and does so impressive. Like it's Tom Cruise and cocktail.
You're also getting it here in L.A. In Puerto Rico, guess how many they have to make?
Yeah, they do.
That's true.
They have to make a lot
Just
of
make
them.
it strong, baby. Let's go.
Hey, we'll have a minute here. If you guys cheated and looked, because I wrote this in my email, but you would have had to open the link to see it. DeAndre, this is a good question for you. Which NBA player has the most 30-point playoff games since 2020? It's not a Laker.
Since 2020.
Okay, I'll give you guys a hint.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot already. I want to hit Giannis.
Oh, that's a good
I
one.
would have said
Steph.
Jokic?
Yes,
so it's so funny. I wrote in this email, I would have guessed Steph, followed by Jokic, followed by Giannis, or maybe Jimmy Butler. It is not any of those four.
Still alive in the playoffs?
Jason Tatum.
Boom.
Oh, Jason Tatum.
Wow.
Did
Yeah,
you
I
open
never
the
would have
email?
got it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to him, like him and Jaylen Brown normally split the points, or sometimes Porzingis goes off, or Drew Holiday goes off.
That part.
Yeah.
You know, Jason
I think
Tatum.
Cleveland might take Boston out. What do you think, Dave? Cleveland looks really good.
Cleveland looks really good, but the way Boston plays, man, I don't know.
If Porzingis is healthy, it's going to be hard. But if he's not healthy, or if Jaylen Brown's not healthy, I could see Cleveland going to the finals.
I'll tell you what,
So many weapons, and defensively they're so good.
Every player defends, every player makes threes. They've got to switch everything defense, and they've got the bodies to be able to do that. I do think Boston is tough, but I'm going to root like hell for Cleveland. Let's get Cleveland to the finals. I feel like LeBron versus Cleveland is a good story.
Yeah, that would be great. It's a great story.
Planning ahead.
I like it.
LeBron versus Cleveland.
4%ers unite.
What do you think, Laura? LeBron versus Cleveland in the
It
finals.
would be great.
You with
if
me?
I would be with you.
You still going to Puerto Rico?
I'm still going to Puerto Rico.
Does anybody think that she is not being proposed to?
Yes, me.
Besides Laura.
I actually do not believe it is going to happen on this trip.
Thank you.
I'm with Laura.
Yeah, I
Do you
don't
think?
so.
Do you think so, Mace?
Well,
no.
Is there mythical money bet in here somewhere?
I don't think I'm going to bet
bet you
on
mythical
this
money.
particular. You want to bet
Well-
no, and you'll bet yes?
Yeah.
Because I don't want
Well,
to.
I'll let you pick
What was the reason that you think it's not going to happen?
I'll let you pick the amount. So if you don't want to
Because
go big,
I think there's
you
other
can.
things involved. So I'll not go big. Let's do 2,000 mythical.
You got it.
Yeah.
$2,000 mythical dollars. Laura gets a ring on May the 5th in Puerto Rico. Not that we're keeping track, but can we call you on May the 5th and get you on the show?
Or
We'll do it May the 6th.
We'll text you.
You can text me. You
May
can
the
call me.
6th. I want to and then send out pictures of the ring.
Yeah, I'm not getting a ring. I might. We can't put mythical money on probably me getting a ring before the Lakers, but
No,
not
man,
this.
Shot after
You
shot
are
after shot.
so rough.
This is just
And
fun
I was
now.
going to send you a pina colada in Puerto Rico. Not anymore.
no,
you
I
know
know.
pina colada for you.
Oh, I'm gonna have many pina coladas.
Yeah.
Listen, I love the Lakers. I am sad.
I
but
know.
I do think that
This is
they're-
why I'm surprised at your position on this.
Because look, my heart yesterday. You were like 5%ers unite. Let's do it. I was like,
Exactly.
yeah, let's go. And then I'm like, damn. But Antlers. Really
Boy, I
good.
hope you're so wrong. I hope you are so
I
wrong.
hope
I would
I'm
take.
wrong
You know what?
too.
I'll take
I
small
hope the
victories.
Lakers advance and you
Just
get a
get
ring.
me a win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Get me a win tomorrow.
Yes, just one.
And
Just
then
one.
I'll go back to Minnesota and take my chances.
By the way, whenever we play Mythical Money, it is brought to you by Chumba Casino with new games added weekly and no purchase necessary. Got to play Chumba Casino anytime, anywhere. Go to ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Got to be 21. Terms and conditions apply.
So, by the way, Laura, if the Lakers do lose
Okay.
tomorrow, it means I get to go to Beach Life with Cappy. Are you still going, Cap?
Ooh,
Okay.
he's going.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm
looks
jealous.
like
We'll
he's
talk
still
about
going.
that coming up.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll do
They
that.
need tickets, he said.
What?
do you
They
mean
need
you
tickets? You didn't
I
get
thought you
tickets.
gave
You.
tickets 2 months ago.
What the hell?
No, he
Hotel
thought that you
room,
were
no
going to get
tickets.
him
Oh,
tickets.
my
I don't have a
because
guy.
Don't hate King Ireland. You can't hate King Ireland.
I have no connections. I paid
All he
for
does is
mine.
hate
Do
King.
it on the
you
next.
just-
This is
everybody-
weird.
All right, we'll do this coming up next. Super Crosstalk, 710 ESPN.
Hey guys, it's Cap. Here's the scenario. Your home is flooded and the damage is severe. Now it feels like your insurance company is turning on you. They won't approve a replacement living arrangement and the adjuster leaves you in the lurch. Take a breath and call Avner Gatt, one of Southern California's largest public adjuster firms. Avner Gatt knows how to fight back when your insurance company makes you feel like a criminal, leaving you with no hope of getting into your home and getting it all back together. With decades of experience and a passion for helping people, Avner and his family take the call themselves. So whether you have a toilet overflow, a broken water line, a burst supply line, a broken fire sprinkler, whatever the water damage is, you call Avner Gat today at 818-917-5256, or you go to avnergat.com. It's 818-917-5256 or avnergat.com. You call, Avner answers, he says hello. Your claim is our game. avnergat.com.
Hey, it's Mason. There's no better place to watch sports than Cosm. The Cosm Dome has got massive high-resolution display. It creates the ultimate immersive experience with a massive wraparound screen that throws you in the middle of the action. The Cosm Hall features wall-to-wall exciting pro and college games. Catch all the heart-pounding excitement of both the NBA and NHL playoffs. Secure your tickets now at Cosm. That's COSM.com and experience the game like never before. Cosm.com.
Lakers fans, don't miss any of the action during the playoffs. Take the purple and gold with you wherever you go by downloading the Lakers app presented by BBGO. With the Lakers app, get access to exclusive sweepstakes, wallpapers, live game updates, in-game highlights, and more. The Lakers app is available in the App Store for free. Stay locked in during playoffs and listen to every playoff game on the Lakers app. The Lakers app has you covered, Lake Show. Download the Lakers app now to your iPhone or Android. Let's go, Lakers.
Hey, it's John Ireland. Laker fans, meet Pro Baller Energy, the official energy drink of the Lakers. It's a natural, healthier alternative packed with ultra-premium ingredients like organic agave, electrolytes, biotin, essential B vitamins, natural caffeine, and it's NSF Sports certified. It fights fatigue, sharpens focus, and supports your immune system. Grab the limited edition Lakers can and rep the team in style. Pro Baller Energy. Champions choose clean energy.
Don't navigate the legal system alone. Hey, it's Travis. At the personal injury law offices of Joseph S. Normand, they will fight tirelessly to get you the max compensation you deserve. Joe and his team understand the emotional and financial toll that an injury can take on you and your life. Call 213-747-2000 or visit normandlegal.com. The law offices of Joseph S. Normand have helped thousands of people like you recover millions of dollars in settlements and verdicts. Visit normandlegal.com or call 213-747-2000. Your recovery is their priority.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Cap to join Mason and Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light. Made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
3 o'clock. Go do it real quick. Where's the...
Again, no bullhorn. I mean, you have one job.
You to not have the bullhorn.
One job. Bring the bullhorn. You know what I need? I think I need a backup bullhorn.
No, wait a
how
minute.
have you not had this?
Cappy, do you not have tickets to Beach Life?
Correct.
What?
Well,
you asked me about this.
No ticket.
He's gonna
you
sucker
asked me about this 3 months ago, and you were super gung ho.
I'm still super gung ho. Although Chris is trying to ruin my Beach Life experience.
Why? Because we're doing a remote on Friday?
Correct.
God,
But you would-
we
the
pay
remote
you
would
hundreds of thousands of dollars
But
for
the
what?
remote would get
Check that,
canceled
it's
if the
millions.
Lakers win, right?
What?
No,
Remote-
because if they lose.
There's no remote if they lose. There's no game on Friday.
Well, there is a remote if they lose.
No, there's no remote.
There's no remote.
It's specifically
There's no
a
watch
remote
party.
for
It's
the Lakers.
tied to
With
the
our
game.
friends at Anheuser-Busch. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Right. So wait, do you have tickets for Beach Life?
I have two, but Lisa, if I'm in Minnesota, Lisa's already bringing another girl. I was thinking you and Rachel could hang with the girls.
We'd love to hang with the girls. Are they VIPs?
Yeah.
Oh, I need VIPs. VIPs
Yeah.
going for
That was fast.
608.
Sedano got on the phone
I
fast.
can get you one VIP for 608, two VIPs for 813. Okay, so I just received a message on Instagram
Are you
from
texting
one of your
Carney?
listeners.
Okay.
And he said, after listening to Mason and Ireland talk about Beach Life, I am not going. I've got 3 days of tickets. Oh, wow. And he's like offering to sell them to me.
Okay, but now you may not want to go Friday then, because
If the Lakers win, he won't be going.
if the Lakers win, he's doing a remote.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me say
So,
this.
but let's
Yeah, right.
Cappy.
Yeah.
The I'm curious what all you guys think about this.
Scott, why do you have to work so much?
No, I'm curious what all you guys think about this. Okay, so here's George.
Yeah.
Friday is Lenny Kravitz, Train, and Aloe Black.
I hate Train.
Okay?
Train
Right,
sucks.
but hold on,
Saturday,
just wait, give me
they
one
had Meet
second.
Virginia.
I just want to say one thing. Lenny Kravitz
I don't know about
is
that.
the only thing that Rubber Rachel really wants to see.
Okay, so that's Friday
So
night.
one way or another, I'm getting off the air at 6 o'clock
You're right.
and then driving to Redondo.
You
What
want the
time's
good
Lenny
news?
Kravitz?
What are you gonna He's do? You're just gonna, probably-
go like to
last
the outskirts
year-
of the concert and just listen to.
No, we're gonna go in. We're gonna. I'll have to go to the hotel.
Last
and-
year it was Seal and Sting that I really wanted
Yeah.
to go
Oh, that's
see
a good
on
one.
Friday
That is
night.
good. Yeah.
Seal went on at 7 and Sting went on at 9:30. I bet you Lenny Kravitz is going on late, like 9:30.
Okay, that would be good for me.
All right, here's Saturday. So Lenny Kravitz, Train, and Aloe Black on Friday with a couple other bands. On Saturday, Sublime, The Pretenders,
Oh, love the
and
Pretenders.
Cake.
I love the Pretenders.
Cake does a great
Sunday,
I Will Survive.
Alanis Morissette, Jackson Brown, and the Beach Boys.
That's kind of my. If I was to be given 3, I would say Sunday's the day to go.
I'd go Beach Boys, Captain.
Yeah, I'm going.
Beach Boys.
I would go
Alanis,
Friday. I'd go
Jackson
Lenny
Brown.
Kravitz.
By the way, did you know Creed was at Stagecoach? I'm such a Creed guy.
No, are they doing country now?
No, well, Stagecoach, they have that one day where it's kind of open to everybody.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not just country, but
My mom said I want to go to Stagecoach. I'm like, Mom, you
I
can't
don't
go to
know. I don't know if
Stagecoach.
Mom's making it out of
Mom is
Stagecoach.
not going to be
Why
out
not?
at the
Put her
I
in
couldn't make it out of
Put your
Stagecoach.
mom in some Daisy Dukes.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
No.
By the way,
And
it's
some
another.
cowboy
You've
boots.
aged out of
Let me
Stagecoach.
work in a
She has.
liner real quick. It's another Kings playoff ticket giveaway on 710. We're going to give them away in the 3 o'clock hour so you can make the game tonight at Crypto.com Arena for Game 5 against those scumbag Oilers.
Scumbags.
Just listen for the cue to call. When you do, be caller number 7 at 877-710-ESPN, and you'll be at Crypto.com Arena tonight. Listen all day for your chance to win the home of the Kings, 710 ESPN.
Now, Cappy, you're going to the game tonight, right?
I am.
You know what he just hit me with?
What?
Our owners are in town in the
Oh, yeah.
suite.
Yeah, oh,
he
nice.
goes, hey, why don't we go sit in seats tonight? Why?
Because listen, when it comes to these playoff games, like for example, last night, I was watching Tampa Bay play against Florida.
Yeah.
And the place was losing its mind.
Yes.
George, you were at the game last week.
You were at the same game I was, George.
game 2.
And you had good seats.
Yeah.
And it's so much fun to be close to the ice.
Yeah, but
and
you
like,
hate being in the seats because you have to actually watch the game and not talk to people.
But what I'm saying is that for at least a period, I'd like to go watch the game.
Right, but you can't just take those seats for a little while.
A little while.
No, I
we
have
actually-
seats.
You have seats?
I have seats.
Oh,
And
well,
you
then
have a
go
credential, though.
Yeah, I have seats.
Well,
to
use the
to-
seats.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So Chris said, he goes, but I don't have a ticket for a seat.
I have a credential.
I understand, but it turns out that we have a couple of extra seats.
Nice.
Mace, would you like to go?
I can't tonight.
Really?
No,
were
I
any
can't
other
tonight.
day.
Really?
But,
Can't go?
but,
any other
but
night.
if by some chance they have to have a game 7, I'll be there on Saturday.
All right, the other thing
But
is,
I hope
Chris,
they don't.
I want to go sit in the stands for a little while, but I also have to tell you that and I don't mean to name drop on anybody, but,
Oh, boy.
but I have been invited to go visit with Al Michaels tonight. So.
Oh, have you?
Oh, that's
so-
cool.
Well, we had Al on the show last
Yeah.
week.
Right, so, I have to go see Uncle Big Al.
No, well, that's
hate
he
to
was
name
just on
drop,
the
but I'm
show.
gonna
You,
do
I
it.
hate
Right.
as soon
I mean,
as you
George,
say
I didn't want to.
As soon as you
I didn't
say
want to
I
do
hate
it.
to name drop,
Right.
it means you're about to.
Are you going to
drop
tell
a name.
Al about how Marty McSorley wants to fight you? Because we've gone to the tape.
Yes.
It's actually Marty McSorley's issue when he says those guys is actually Cappy. Cappy went in, not me.
Cappy went in.
I said
on
he's
Marty
had.
He wants to
McSorley?
beat your
No,
ass.
I said he's
had.
had a rough few years, and then Cappy went in hard.
Let me tell you something right now. I deny.
They have the tape.
We have the
1000%.
tape.
Before I even hear the tape,
Well,
I'm going
how
to tell you
can-
right now it's not me.
Why would the tape lie?
Because they may have edited the tape.
Oh, you think it's
for
cleverly
it's AI.
edited? It's AI.
Let me tell you something
It's
right
an
now.
AI Cappy.
I want
taking
nothing
shots at Marty
to,
McSorley.
I want nothing to do with Marty McSorley. He's a bad
He is.
man. Even at 61 years
Why'd
old.
you say he doesn't look good?
I didn't say that.
I said he's.
Oh, you
I said he's had a few rough years.
Had a
of
few
it.
rough
Hey, you guys, I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating. If I was going to make a list of Kings or former Kings that you do not want to mess with, Marty McSorley would have been number one.
Look at that, Cappy, and now we're in hot water.
Have you guys heard the TikTok trend that's going around right now?
I'm big on the TikTok.
I know
by
you
the
are.
way.
But have you heard the TikTok trend that's going around? It's like
no, because we're adults.
Anyway, there's a TikTok.
Mace
trend.
is on TikTok.
I'm on the TikTok.
He's more adult than you are.
Yeah.
No,
You
he's
know?
not.
Yeah.
Oh, I am more adult than Morales. am
by
I not?
20
Did you make the?
I mean, it's close.
That's
No,
close.
you're right.
Did you make the
it's-
dinner
I'm a
reservations?
juvenile.
Or
We're
not?
making it.
You're making
Yeah.
it right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Making
So
dinner
anyway, you're
reservations
talking
for
about a
tonight?
TikTok
Yeah.
trend.
Where are you going?
Well, we're
know
going
yet.
with Carmi.
Oh, okay.
We're talking
No,
about a
it's that way,
TikTok
come
trend. Let's focus here.
Okay,
What's your TikTok trend?
TikTok trend. You ready?
Yeah.
Who wins in a fight? One gorilla or 100 men?
We just did this.
I have never heard this except for last segment, but it's a good question.
I wasn't listening.
It's a very good
Excuse me.
question.
Well, I was watching Chris do his blood pressure.
Right.
Okay.
It was amazing blood pressure.
Okay. Who would win in a fight? Marty McSorley or 100 average guys?
Oh, I see.
I mean, Marty McSorley could maybe beat up a gorilla by himself.
It would be tough for Marty to beat 100 guys. He's not John Wick.
Okay.
The gorilla, I do think the men would ultimately take down the gorilla. Do you?
I do. My
They
son
just
and I,
overwhelm them.
Right. My son and I keep arguing about it. My son's like, do you have any idea the strength of a gorilla? And I'm like, not really. He goes, the first 5 guys that come near the gorilla, he takes them by the head and crunches their heads like little grapes. Just crunches them. Then it takes 95 guys to jump on the gorilla.
You would pick the gorilla?
No, I picked the guys.
I picked the guys too.
Yeah,
I just
everybody
don't
else picked the gorilla.
I don't want to be one of the first 10 guys through the wall.
Right, I understand.
I want to be in the back group.
But what I'm trying
I
to say
usually
is,
prefer the back group too.
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is that Marty McSorley is to me the gorilla, and I want nothing to do with that guy. And I'll tell you right now, I have not heard the audio tape.
Yep.
I do remember Chris very specifically when Marty was banging the drum. Chris said, "Look at Marty McSorley; he looks terrible."
I didn't say terrible. I said he's had a tough few years.
And I was like, Marty McSorley looks great. He's a handsome
But
guy.
that's not what you actually said.
Wait,
This is total reinvention of
I don't know if
history.
you realize this, but people can actually hear what you
we
say.
can hear what
Yeah,
you,
we have
we
the
know
tape.
what you said.
You guys heard the tape.
Yes, we've heard the tape.
I've not heard the tape. Just
No,
to be
yeah, no,
clear.
we listened
Did
to
I
it a
say-
few times.
Let
We
me ask you a
played it.
question.
Not
Do we
yet.
have the
It's in
tape?
the social
Oh, it's
media
in the
room.
social
Let me
media
ask you
room.
this.
Yeah.
Did I say something like, when Marty McSorley was playing, he had great hair? Did I say
No,
anything like that?
did not say that.
Okay, you see, that's something I would say.
But you
Therefore,
didn't.
I don't believe that whatever you guys are going to play is really me.
I'll take the first punch, but you're going to take the second.
I think he's going to take out the two of you.
I think he's going to take one stick and wipe you both out with one swing.
Yep.
Imagine getting hit by Marty's
And by the
stick.
way, he has a crooked stick and a
crooked
legal
s-
stick.
he's
One of
got
your
a bent
eyes is
stick.
coming out.
Cappy's got a
bent stick.
crooked stick.
Well,
That's the
listen.
kind of stick you like.
You mean to tell? Hold on a second. Hey, DeAndre, let's assume for a moment that Marty McSorley's coming in here looking for a piece of Morales. Okay, are you going to stand in front of Morales? Marty McSorley's 61 years old. Now, do you know who Marty McSorley even is? And I'm being
What you know
serious.
about Marty
I do
McSorley?
not.
Okay, Marty McSorley, when he played in the NHL, was a bad.
He was a goon.
Okay. That was John who said that. I just want to say that.
No,
that was
no,
not
no,
no,
that's
a good
literally
thing.
what he
He was like, no,
but that's not a nice thing.
That is a good
That's
thing.
not a nice
He
thing.
was
No,
an
he
enforcer.
protected
He was a
Gretzky.
goon.
He
He was
came
an
in the
enforcer.
Gretzky trade, didn't
Okay.
he?
Okay, listen.
Yes.
One time in 2000, Marty McSorley was playing for the Boston Bruins. He's skating down the ice. There's another guy for the Vancouver Canucks skating down the ice. And as I recall, he may have been the only brother in the NHL at the time. And Marty McSorley smacked this dude. Donald Brashear was his name. Smacked
that
him
guy
over
was
the
a
head.
bad guy, too.
Smacked him over his head with a stick. Marty, actually, they arrested him. They put him on.
did
I
they
swear to
really?
you, they put him on trial. Like, it wasn't like, hey, it's a hockey game. You know, guys hit each other with sticks. They were like, no, we're arresting him.
Chris, if they arrest Marty after he beat you up, we're going to go to support Marty at the trial.
That's okay. That's fine.
because it makes it's better for the bit.
Yeah, by
It's
the way,
better for the
this,
bid.
this was a terrible incident that
Yeah.
you're referring.
Right.
He
Leave it
knocked
to
the guy
Cappy to
unconscious
really
with the
work this
stick.
over.
Well, I'm afraid of the guy, is what I'm
You
trying to
should
say
be.
to you.
You
I
should
don't
be.
care if he's 61 years old or not.
Yeah. Well, why are you talking?
I'm not.
Yeah.
Chris was.
I opened it up, but you went in.
I
You
did
went
not
in.
go
You
in.
did go in on Marty.
I must have said something like, Marty's still a very good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Marty can
Not
still
at
skate
all.
his
That's
ass off.
exactly
Not at all
what you didn't
said.
say.
You
That's
didn't-
probably
you
what I
could have
said.
I
all
can't
those
wait for
things.
us to get beat up by Marty.
Yeah. We're getting Marty in here next Tuesday. He's coming in.
But you don't
Next
want me to
Tuesday?
go
Yeah, I
all
won't
the
be here.
You don't want him going all the way because if I'm dead, then you just got Berkey, and Berkey's coming after your job hot.
Oh, that's right. Bergman's
I'm
trying to get our
protecting
job.
you.
He is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll get
He
into
told
the
me to
job.
He's trying
reference
to
it as the
angle us.
Greg Bergman show today.
Wow. You know, it is the trend in radio nowadays is replace two guys for the price of one guy.
That's a definite
Makes
trend.
perfect sense to me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he's more like the price of a half a guy at that point.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow is right.
Yeah.
Wow
But
is
I'm,
right.
I'm
Pep.
sticking
not
up
be
for
here.
Mason and Ireland.
I know.
I
For
will
another
not be
10
here.
years.
You're our loyal endorser.
Consigliere.
Consigliere. There you go.
Tuesday the 6th, he's coming in.
Yeah,
Marty
Tuesday
McSorley.
the 6th. He's coming in. He wants to smack Kaplan in
No,
the head.
no, I'm not going to be here. that
Hey,
day.
hey, Sonata, who wins Clippers Nuggets tonight?
Clippers.
Nuggets.
I think so too.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Go
They're just-
Denver.
Go
they're-
Nuggets.
They're just deeper.
Go Nuggets.
I think Denver's out of gas.
I mean, John's right. Those guys, those four guys that won the championship, are the last remaining remnants of their championship. They're playing like 40-plus minutes a night. They're going to fall
hey, I
apart.
know a little something about that.
Yeah, fatigue's not an excuse, remember?
Yeah, who needs subs? Anyway,
Yeah, who needs subs is right.
F them subs.
3:11. Are you going to hit the thing?
No, it's not time.
It's not time yet.
We can't.
No.
We have 22 more
We've got
seconds.
22
What's up with the dinner
seconds.
reservation? Tonight?
Yeah, tonight.
You don't
Where
want
you
to come
going?
with us
Where are
to
you
the
going
Kings?
to dinner?
No.
Why not?
He has a life.
I've already been to the Kings.
Wow.
I went to a game last week.
All right.
He went
I did
after
too.
us.
Yeah, he went.
I did too. Come to the second game
If
with
it
us.
goes to a game 7, maybe.
All right.
Yeah.
By the way, just got a connection on Beach Life tickets.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you got?
Hey, guys, it's Sedano.